Oh yeah, I forgot to timestamp real quick. There we go. Wait, what was... Actually, no, I think I forgot to finish my line of thought earlier, but, yeah, like, I got my... I got caught up with the VOD exports, the timestamps, I got, like, a basic edited, like, short publishing onto, like, YouTube and stuff. I managed to find some time to go out on a jog, because I really need to go on a jog for more exercise, and... of all the times I chose to go on a jog, it's on the hottest point of the day in like the early afternoon, and I'm just like, oh god, kill me. Like, just like puffing like midway through my run, and I'm just like, oh god, why did I go on this weather? But yeah, either way though, I feel pretty good about everything. And yeah, hopefully I can try to build a better habit of going out for runs and stuff. Like, I've been meaning to for like the longest time, but I always have like a bad record with maintaining any form of like exercise routines or habits or whatever. But I'm trying my best again. I say that, but we'll have to see how it goes by the end of the week. But anyways, okay. Let's get going with the reading after I move in my keyboard, actually. Want to go scooch in closer to the microphone. I was once born a human, I was once born on a human ranch and raised in Salisbury, along with a number of other children. They probably needed more humans to fight against the Moors. They treated us all very well. They didn't just provide us with food, clothing, and shelter. They also built a school for us to attend. I remember how much that surprised me, since I'd always heard that any humans who leave a ranch would never be free. But that's why I've never had any animosity toward fairies. It's thanks to them that I grew up big and strong. I eventually got the spear. And I got this cool little spear afterwards. However, I still know very little about the fairy who took me in. That's probably because they raised a lot of human children, not just me. Around the time I became a full-fledged soldier, I heard that the fairy who'd taken us all in from the ranch passed away. Shortly afterwards, the rearing house where our school had been was shut down, and I put Salisbury behind me. After that, I dedicated myself to combat trading until I took on an escort job in a small forest village. I was told I should enter the next joust in Camelot, and even got a letter of recommendation. Oh, I heard about that. That was the Robin Redbreast tournament they held 5 years ago. So you were the human knight who made it all the way to the finals? That's amazing. Yes, I was quite lucky to make it to the end, though I had a very poor showing in the finals. Still, I'm glad I was able to speak with Queen Morgan directly. It gave me the resolve I needed to make up my mind. Talking to her made it clear she sees humans and fairies as both no more than tools. She's perfectly satisfied with the current state of Britain, and has no intention of changing it. Once I saw that for myself, I ultimately decided to make an organization that would help this Child of Prophecy once she appeared. No kidding. So this whole rebel army thing was originally your idea? Was it Albron who came up with the idea of making it the Roundtable Army then? Yes, it was. My comrades and I were protecting a merchant caravan from Moor's attacks one day when Lord Albron came up to me and said, "You'll never get anywhere like that, Percival. If you keep this up, your white light will rust." From then on, he began managing us himself, and before I knew it, our rebel army had become the Roundtable Army. I get it. Auburn's a real smooth talker. Gotcha. So, what's this white light of yours anyway? You're only human, so if you're defeating fairies with it, Must be a pretty impressive technique. Oh, it's not a technique. White light is my spear right here. It's the spear selection, one of Ace weapons. The fairy who took me in gave it to me. Apparently it's a holy spear that only responds to one without sin, and no fairy can use it. Hmm? Wait, selection? Does that make it like your staff, Artoria? I'm not sure, but I think they're at least a little different. I mean, one's a spear and one's a staff. I do sense something similar about them, but the spear feels, well, empty. I can tell it's an amazing weapon, but it also seems like it's not chosen anymore. I agree with that. I sense the same thing whenever I hold it. It feels like a piercing wave of regret and profound grief over a past failure. Spear's inner lamentations well up every time I swing it, and they leave behind trails of magic light like tears. That's why it came to be known as the White Light. This spear is no longer meant for saving fairies. Now it only exists to kill them. That's not how it was originally supposed to be used, but that also means it's the only weapon out there able to stand up to the Tumlin. But if it's true that only one without sin can wield it, I expect there will come a time when I won't be able to wield it. That's not true, Percival. You're a wonderful person. You protect the weak, and you never act only out of self-interest. You're the ideal knight. You can never be seen as a sinner. If I tried to use that spear, I'd be rejected before I could even touch it for the sin of being too weak. Oh, don't be silly, Gareth. You know there's no such sin. Dawn is approaching, Percival. It was a difficult march, but we made it in time. There's Aurelia. Shall we deploy the troops once we cross the next hill? Please do. I'm putting Landon in charge of the company while I'm gone. I'd like you and him to remain on standby for 1 hour. The Child of Prophecy and I will go on ahead and make our way into Norwich using the route through the sewage system the Count opened for us. Once we're inside Norwich, we'll rendezvous with the Anti-Spriggan faction. After that, we'll start a riot in the city, take advantage of the confusion to open the main gate from the inside. Okay, hold on, I'm trying to like adjust my armrest here. Once it's open, I want your troops to neutralize the Queen's soldiers on the ramparts. In the meantime, we'll take Landon's troops and split up to take out the Queen's soldiers occupying Norwich. Once the enemy forces have been neutralized, we'll surround the Vault Castle. Understood. Please be careful out there, Commander. That goes for you too, Aurelia. I'm sorry to ask so much of you again. That's okay, I'm used to it. Child of Prophecy, please look after Percival. There you have it. From here on, we'll be on our own. Our goal is to infiltrate Norwich while it's still dark and create a distraction. Please make sure you're thoroughly prepared, Kirby. This is going to be a long battle. How long of a battle are we talking about? Oh dear god, that's like 4 class icons over there. You know, this is a really bad time for me to like take a bite of my snack. Hold on. Hey, you're right on time, Kirby. Count Pepperdon, you're here. Well, of course, hun. I invited you, didn't I? I'll go wherever I have to, be it the sewers or the morgue. Now let's see who else we've got here. Miss Da Vinci, Muramasi, Garthy, Habitrot, and... Oh my, what have we here? An enemy! An enemy? Oh, where? Save me, Percy, save me! Pepperoncino's great, dude. Please cut it out, Pepe, or tell me your real name. Okay, you're right, I'm sorry. I just got a little excited since I've never seen anyone like him before. Welcome to Norwich's sewer system. I take it you're Percival of the Round Table Army. I'm Count wait. Pepperona? Huh. Why the slight change in the name? Huh. That or maybe, Pepperoncino's just having fun with it. But please, call me Count. Oh, so you're the Count. Knock Nara. Hey Bryce, how you doing? It's a pleasure to meet you, Count. Yes, I am Percival of the Round Table Army. Thank you for telling us about this crisis in Norwich. Not at all, hon. If anything, I should be thanking you guys for handling the bloody parts for me. You're fine. This part is longer than the first, it seems. Oh boy. I mean, they did say it was gonna be a long battle. Huh. I just noticed one of you is missing. What happened to him, Kirby? Oberon? Oberon? He's not the sort, to be on the battlefield. He's all about having the right people for the right job. No, I'm talking about that peppy friend of yours, Redra Biddy. Redrabit stayed behind in Londinium. He said he wasn't going to come along if we can't pull the carriage. Oh, I see. That was smart of him. Aurora must have taught him well. We got played. Okay then, let me show you the way. Once we reach the surface, I'm gonna have you all split up into 2 teams. Team B will draw the Queen soldiers away from the main road. Team C will unlock the main gate from the inside. Artoria, Miramasi, you 2 will form Team B. Percival, Garethy, Habitrot, you 3 will be Team C. Kirby, I want you and Da Vinci to support both teams. We're seriously outnumbered here, so we'll need to hustle to ensure both teams have as much servant power as they need. You can handle that, right? This is hardly your first rodeo after all. Couldn't help but notice there's no Team A in that lineup. You're right. We'll have to remedy that someday. Once you're a real master in the true sense of the word, you, me, and Kata can all be Team A together. I can't wait. Why do I feel like that's a death flag? You know I want to see we want to see the 3 of them together, or all 3 of us together. Oh my god. I forget, Katic is still in like coma mode, right? Bro, we have more experience than he does than anyone. Oh, he's still in coma mode? Oh, okay. Pepe, please. I know! But man, as much as I know what's probably gonna happen, especially since Pepperoncino, you know, kind of dropped like, already mentioned before, that he can see, something about seeing people's fates, or at least when his fate will end or something. Or was it others or just himself? So I feel like that's already a flag. we just gotta dread the inevitable. Oh, just his own. Okay. He doesn't wake up for a while? Yeah, I'd imagine not until... Well, I guess we'll find out. He knows when. He knows how he'll die. Man, I want to see the 3 of us together for like one goofy event, but we know that's not gonna happen. Understood. Shall we? Oh yes, it's time Spriggan finally got what's coming to him. Lord Spriggan, the Round Table Army has begun attacking the main gate. You don't say. The Round Table Army isn't like the other rebels. They are, in fact, a proper army. So wait, he's also the type that cares about others. So he's gonna play it off like it's fine until he stops breathing. They would never launch a frontal assault on our gate with only 300 soldiers, which must mean... Lord Spriggan, the Queen's soldiers are reporting that, Norvisians, have begun an armed uprising throughout the city. They say they're rising up against the Queen's unjust rule, and, there have also been reports of the Child of Prophecy there among them. Yes, sir, she has the townspeople so inspired that the Queen's soldiers are having a hard time fending them off. Huh. Oh my god, it's way too much laughing. Now that's more like it. Lord Spriggan, but please stay with us, sir. We need you to give us our soldiers, or... Don't worry, I'm perfectly calm. Tell our soldiers this. Defend your post until the Queen's army has been neutralized, after which you are either to surrender, or retreat to the Vault Castle. Wait, what? Defend until the Queen's army's been... Oh. What the heck? Focus all your efforts on defense, and avoid harming civilians whenever possible. Got that? Remember, only the Queen's soldiers should be fighting the Child of Prophecy. Tell our soldiers that their only concern should be defending Norwich. Oh, and tell the guard station at the bell tower to stand down. I'll go greet our guests myself. Yes, sir. Alright, Kirby of Chaldea. Let's see what you can do. I hope you've got what it takes, because everything is riding on your shoulders. If the Child of Prophecy really does have a shot at victory, she may not be such a bad investment. Besides, I was getting fed up with pulling the wool over those damn fairies' eyes. Aw. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, not again. This fucking gimmick will not die. So we got sabers, lancers, archers, and a caster? What the fuck? Well, they know people hate it when they force a servant on you, limit your lineup, but they keep doing it. But from a thematic reasons. Artificial difficulty? Yeah. Because they know that people would just like one turn every single wave or something with like Caster Artoria with whoever can possibly loop. Oh my god. And the fact that like Artoria casters still level 8 in all skills, like bro, come on. It's some bullshit, I swear. Alright, so if we're going up against like all the knight classes, we might as well just say fuck it. And one turn that Cnoc Riabh fight. Cuts and all. Yeah. Whatever. Don't cancel that.
用心棒ここに水産満足するまで遊び倒します。今のうちに準備やだな。白兵戦行きます。腰が違うのです。腰が黄金律にも種類がとても楽しかったとも。豪快にひらめいた。ないぞ。
Honestly, that was less annoying than this, but still annoying. It's not disallowing you from using your own server in exchange for a worse one. Yeah, having a subpar Casartoria really blows. At the very least, she goes up to skill 10 halfway in part 2. Oh, thank God. Like, I understand that she's level 8 because she's not at her full potential story-wise and everything, but just like, oh, thank God, like, like, they eventually get her to skill 10. To struggle through it. Yeah, I just need to find alternatives. Ah, shit. Oh, come on. Well, got good mileage out of the defense buff. Oh, come on. It was right there with the crit. Oh, Red Dane the Knight. Huh? Increase defense and damage cut when attacked. Motherfuck. Okay. Actually, no, she's not gonna do that much damage by herself. No, I gotta go. I'll do it for the MP gain buff. Wait, even more? What the fuck? So it's just like one shot or nothing?
私の宝具兵法無尽お見せしましょう。それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなくあなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンドカリバーン。そう、君たちはあらゆる困難を乗り越える。その勝者を今示そう。ビューティフルジャーニー。さあ、行けるとこまで行ってみよう。どう？これが最新の戦いさ。羨ましい？
Oh god, another one. Alright. Alright, that takes care of most of them. Well, or we can handle the rest. Go on ahead and to the gate, Kirby. Percival needs your help now, not us. Please watch Garrus back too, Kirby. She has a bad habit of being reckless. Okay, be careful, you two. Oh, okay, we're just jumping right into it, okay. Hey, Habitat. As much as I would like to... Aw, man. Part of me is so tempted on just bringing, like, Summer Melt, even though I might have a miserable time once we get to the caster part. Oh, son of a bitch. Right. Do they have to be in front? No. On one hand, though, this pretty much be one of the few times I have to actually try out Percival. Still can't use his MP. Oh, right. The icon's still not fucking here. Okay, you know what? Never mind. We'll just default as per usual. Good as a sacrificial lamb, nothing more. God damn. Actually, how much closer is my Tomolancer? Ooh, actually, my Tomolancer is very close. One thing nice about just doing main story, I can actually equip the CEs I want to instead of worrying about drop CEs. Oh my god, it's so nice. I also have a hunch, even with the NP gain I have on my CEs, I don't think I have enough to loot properly. Although these might be low enough health to do that without needing a Tamamo swap. Maybe. I know, I'm trying to loop on triple Zerker right now. I don't know about my odds. So wait. Now the actual summonable version is actually very good. On power Summer Mount, but exchanges her extra battery for more support functions, making it better for AoE challenge quests. Ah. No! What do you mean? Oh, right. I forgot to notice the top right. Wow, son of a bitch.
ご機嫌やります。もちろんやりますとも。くるはっ突破します。つむじ螺旋号。
It's basically the same as looping. That's fine. Okay, now this part though, this part looks like it sucks. Okay, hold on real quick. Okay, sorry about that. I had to get the door for something. Okay.
兵法無尽かけてご機嫌。剣圧にて海を立つ。櫓のごときクジラめ大入道ご剣断。いざ魔剣破り受けたまわる。
Blue purchased the knife? What the fuck? Wait, and NP gain down? What the fuck is this? Wait, sorry about the mute earlier. Things come up. Oh, we got it. Did you notice it? Okay. But I mean, I muted the. I have to mute the mic also. Holy debuffs. Oh, actually, wait, I didn't even need to do that. Oh, the debuff comes every turn. Oh, Saber only. I think we can guess who that is. Or maybe not. I have a report from Captain Landon, sir. They're taking full control of the South District. I have a report from Captain Aurelia as well. The Queen soldiers near the main gate have retreated after losing 20% of their force. Great work. Now go do the same for the North District. We're going ahead to the Vault Castle. Take anyone who surrenders into custody and have Aurelia's squad look after them. Yes, sir. Understood. This is a lot this is a lot harder than I thought it'd be. Gareth, have a try. You two stay here. Uramasa, Artoria, Da Vinci, Kirby. The 5 of us will infiltrate the Vault Castle. I trust that's okay with you. Okay, just try and stop me. Been waiting to smack the smug out of Spriggan for a while now. You said it, we're nearly there. My, still so fiery, I see. Now I'm really glad I went to the trouble securing that route in for you. None of the Queen's soldiers are stationed in the Vault Castle. Want to get past Spriggan's guards, then? Wait a sec. The front door is... open. I'm not sensing any soldiers in there either. It looks like the path to the bell tower is all clear. Do you think it's a trap? Oh, no shit. Probably yes, but not for us. This trap is only for Artoria, the Child of Prophecy, and Queen Morgan. Spriggan really is a sly old fox, isn't he? He's just handing the bell over to us. Makes sense though, he gains nothing by trying to protect it at this point. He must be trying to surrender without defying the Queen. He wants to be able to deny any involvement in ringing the bell. Well, this is a surprise. I thought we'd never be able to take control of Norwich without ringing the bell. But if Spriggan has pulled his soldiers back, he must not have any intention of fighting. That means our battle to occupy Norwich is over. We no longer have to ring the bell to win. That said, whether we go ring it now or not is up to the Child of Prophecy. If she does, it will be a declaration of war. There will be no going back. I hate to play into Spriggan's hands, but I doubt we'll get another opportunity like this. Let's go. Bell or no bell, Spriggan is still inside. Between him just letting the calamity happen and the stun he's trying to pull right now, I can't just let him go. I want to know exactly what the head of the Earth Clan was thinking when he made those decisions. We didn't run to a single soldier on the way up here, let alone Spriggan himself. I've got a hell of a bad feeling about this. Chills even. Be careful. There's something here. Capless. Capless. Where are you? Capless. I smell paradise. I hear Avalon. I see. So you finally come. There! Magical energy's collecting on the ceiling. This density. It's a night call. The one who saves us shall be Britain's undoing. Ah, curse my dead body. I'll gladly give my soul for the Earth Clan. In exchange for your abominable body. Oh. Well then, okay. Let's see. Oh, whoops. No, Lancelot, not now. Not against a saber. That's probably a bad idea. Oh, they just go for Kuro. Oh. Wait, what the fuck? Increase debuff resist, gain immunity to charge loss, and apply damage cut at the end of the turn. What the fuck? How much of a damage cut are we talking about?
きます。今のうちに準備そんなに見たいの？とっておきやります。見せて。そうしたいの？山を抜き息なお落ちることなきその両翼確約立て。ここでまっすぐこっちよ。
Okay, now you're just acting like a regular Spriggan then. Okay then.
今のうちに準備白兵戦行きます。としておきといいわ。
Belongs stop fearing Spriggans. Yeah, I thought they just had like an additional gimmick on break. I was like, okay, it's just a Spriggan, but what's the catch here?
Bye bye.
Nah, that's it.
今回はうまくいきました。
It's gone. That Nikon must have been here for a very long time. Didn't exactly go peacefully though. Hope you're at least resting now, old one. Anyway, that seems to take care of the last obstacle in our path. All that's left to do now is ring the bell. Well done. Well done indeed. I must thank you for finally ridding the bell tower of the ghost that's been haunting it for the last century. Now that is what I call a swift resolution. It was the finest thing I've seen since I first set foot in Fairy Britain. Once again, your power leaves me at a loss for words. Oh, we got played again. Alright, how's this gonna end? Spriggan. Oh, why are you glaring at me like that? The battle is over. Your Round Table army has defeated the Queen's soldiers. Norwich is now free of the Queen's oppressive regime, and it's all thanks to you. I, Norwich's own lord, couldn't be happier about this turn of events. What do you say? Shall we toast to your victory? Ah, but where are my manners? Apologies for my lack of consideration. If you wish to leave, by all means, go right ahead. My soldiers will gladly clear the way for you. We were told you were the one who called the Queen's army here in the first place. How can you do that and still claim to be innocent? Yes, I did make a report to Her Majesty. The calamity caused a great deal of damage, so I requested she send soldiers to help with the restoration efforts. Any responsible lord would have done the same. Unfortunately, it seems there were some bad apples among the Queen's soldiers who thought to treat our more rebellious citizens quite brutally. Ah, but once again, your timely intervention prevented any of my citizens coming to harm. For that, I owe you my thanks. So that's what you're going with. The Royal Army's attempted purge of any hint of rebellion had nothing to do with you, huh? Okay, that's fine. At this point, there's no way we can prove it one way or another. But what's your game plan now? Norwich has fallen, and its citizens are sick of you. Do you really have time to be hanging out here chatting with us? Don't be ridiculous, Leonardo da Vinci. I must say, for such a great mind as yours, that was simply uncalled for. True, Norwich may have fallen, but that is a temporary situation at worst. Since the Child of Prophecy is leading the Round Table army, you must only be here for this bell. I very much doubt that you occupy Norwich with the intention of keeping it for yourselves. I suppose you may be considering using it for the Round Table army's base of operations. A bit odd he knew her full name. Yeah, it's kind of... Like, I thought he'd just say Da Vinci, but... I don't know. Maybe If anything, I blame Coin Sky. Nah, I have no fucking clue, honestly. But as you've just ably proven, Norwich is quite vulnerable to invasion. You don't think her first name was ever used in this chapter? Yeah, I don't think first name was ever dropped in earlier chapters with where Spriggan would have heard it. That or they're just gonna like off-screen tell us like, hey, this is how he got the dirt from somebody or something. I don't know, man. That or maybe just some kind of inconsistency thing. Who knows? Either way, it's a thought to keep in our minds, maybe. Of course, if you wanted to end up raised to the ground for treason like Sheffield, far be it from me to stop you. Why, you little. No, don't bother. No sense letting this one work you up. And trying to hold him accountable for his crimes would only be an even bigger waste of time. He doesn't believe he's done anything wrong in any case. Oberon, when did you get here? Just now. Luckily, my trick with the restaurant worked like a charm. I'm glad to see you've all wrapped things up here nice and neat. I knew you could do it, Percival. But you've done a pretty poor job with the aftermath. If you're going to kill Spriggan, it should have been during the chaos of the battle. Now it's too late. It would be one thing if you wanted to get rid of Norwich, but you would never do that, would you? Wait, get rid of Norwich? Oh? Do you need me to explain it to you, foreign mage? The prophecy. Don't bother, I'll sum it up. Spriggan's demonstrated his neutrality to his citizens, thereby fulfilling his role as their lord. As a result, the fairies of Norwich still recognize him as their leader. So they definitely won't be happy if you kill him now that he's shown to be, now that he's shown he's open to peaceful discussion. And that's not all. While Norwich's artisans may all hate Spriggan, the other residents who use the artisan services consider him indispensable. Remember how I said Norwich is on the verge of becoming a human city? Spriggan's policies are essential for fairies who want to maximize profits above all else. That's what makes him so tricky to deal with. Sure, half of Norwich hates him, but the other half supports him. So you can't just kill him without a very good reason. It'll make us public enemies. And not only that, without Spriggan to negotiate with the Queen, she would declare a rebel stronghold and just take it over herself. And since we can't protect the city, letting that happen would essentially destroy Norwich. There you have it. To kill the ruler is to effectively kill their nation as well. If what you want is to destroy Norwich, then by all means, go ahead and execute me. You're not bluffing, are you? You really do mean that. You don't care about the safety of the Earth Clan, and you have no wish to keep Norwich safe. But you also apparently don't care if you live or die. I don't get it. Your actions seem so purposeless and incomprehensible. It's almost as if you're... That's right. Human. You're no fairy, Spriggan. You're what they call a changeling. Someone who drifted here from proper human history, aren't you? Exclamation mark. A human clan head? Well, that's impossible! There's no way you could keep up and act like that for so long. Fairies distinguish between other fairies and humans by scent, magical energy, and appearance. No one fairy is exactly like any other, so as long as someone could meet the right criteria, they could definitely pass as a human-looking fairy. For scent, they just need to make a cologne that approximates how a fairy smells. The comparative lack of magical energy they have could be disguised with a mystic code. As for their appearance... Hey, yeah, his ears look like fairy ears, but aside from that... Humans can have their extremities surgically modified without many negative side effects, so that's no big surprise. What I want to know is how you solve the aging problem. You've been Norwich's lord for 100 years now, and makeup can only do so much to make you look younger. I'm afraid to ask what you look like under all that. I don't have the slightest idea what you're talking about. However, Let's just say for the sake of argument that I came from the same world as Lady Kirby there. If I did, surely you could imagine something I might want. I have no attachment to Britain, the fairies, or the Queen, nor can I go back to my old home at this point. Indeed, I can never go back to being John Smith the human, even if I wanted to. No, all I care about is this Fall Castle, right? That's not exactly right, but you're not far off either. Personally, I don't care who sits on the throne. Queen, Child of Prophecy, whoever, it's all the same to me. That actually isn't his name. Oh, I know, like, he's just using John Smith as like the generic, like, Joe Schmo, like random generic name. One of the tricks to survival is serving someone stronger than you. Right now, that means working for the Queen, but depending on what you do next, that could easily change. You see, he's the most annoying kind of person to deal with. He's neither friend nor foe. But never mind him. Norwich never had much in the way of a military. Once we ring the bell, we won't need to come back here again. Spriggan's private soldiers are just that. Private soldiers. I can't imagine they will ever be a threat to the Round Table Army. Right, you are. Now, do you understand what makes me tick? If you think I'm not worth killing, that's fine with me. Very well then. This jester will go ahead and remove himself to the corner. If you wish to ring the bell of pilgrimage, please be my guest. Still, I will say that, jester or not, I do have hopes and dreams of my own. I doubt I have much longer to live, so I hope I'll get to see the Child of Prophecy defeat the Queen before my time is up. Huh. Okay, now that that's settled, let's get to the main event. Are you ready to do this, Artoria? Salisbury, Gloucester, Norwich, and Londinium. Salisbury, the city of wind, where humans and fairies coexist. Gloucester, the city of flowers that glitters bright but hollow. Norwich, the city of smiths, where all kinds of fairies and humans compete, swindle, and help one another. And Londinium, the city of ruins where everyone smiles and cares for others, despite all the pain and loss they suffered. 16 years. The time I spent as the Child of Prophecy in Tintagel. Watch over her quietly. Okay, I'm going to ring the bell. Don't worry, I already know how. Stand back, everyone. Oh. Song of Paradise, voice of the inner sea. You who were born to be selected, to decide the fate of this land, and to see justice done. The bells of the bones of Inception shall show you the way. Forgive us these sins. Oh boy. Is it noon already? Seems a bit early for that. Maybe it's not the usual cathedral bell. I wonder what it is then. Sounds really happy and sad at the same time. My chest feels tight. What a nostalgic sound. Is that a bell of pilgrimage, Lady Aurora? Yes, it is. It must be Norwich's bell, meaning the Earth Clan has accepted her. It looks like your plan worked, Oberon, though I do feel a little bad about tricking Woodwose. Congratulations, Artoria. Thank you, Kirby. Now at long last, we can finally take the next steps forward. This sound, it feels like it's ringing out across all of Britain. And this frequency, it doesn't sound like joy so much as Aha, now I see. So that's what they mean by pilgrimage. There's the first one. What a relief. It's about time she did something worthy of the Child of Prophecy. I was more than a little worried when she accepted the Queen's invitation to Camelot. But now, the war will finally begin. I can't wait. Can you, Koenskaya? Her Majesty the Queen versus the Child of Prophecy. The Top Lin versus the Round Table Army. I wonder who's going to drop out first. I wonder who will have the last laugh. Who would you bet on, Koenskaya? Oh, maybe Pujamani and Chaldea, the real dark horse. Chaldea can't possibly win. They're not even a player in this game. But having said that, in your case, betting on Chaldea may not be such a bad idea. They're not even a player, but betting on them anyway? Fairy Britain's market value is about to tank after all. So if you know what's coming, maybe you should consider a different possibility. Don't be ridiculous. There's no way I'm getting out of this game after all the trouble I went to set up the pieces. Oh yes, just you wait, Koenskaya. I'm gonna make things right, no matter what happens. Lady Mirian. Aw, make things right? I love how other clan heads have like something they're doing behind the scenes, just waiting for us, waiting for like the Round Table Army and Morgan's army to like beat the crap out of each other for probably one of them to, or one or more of them to swoop in when the time is right. I can imagine. Maybe, I don't know. Huh, so that's what a Bella pilgrimage sounds like. It doesn't do much for my soul. Well, it's good Norwich is out of the picture, and by the time she finally got serious. Anyone worthy to be my rival shall have no trouble at ringing a bell or two. Political war? Yeah, political war. Bryce, please. What an ominous sound! Is that one of the bells of pilgrimage? What has happened to the soldiers we sent to Norwich? What is Lord Spriggan saying about this? It's the Child of Prophecy! She banded with the Round Table Army and invaded Norwich! What was Woodrose doing? How could he let the Round Table Army make a move while he was in Oxford? Barrowgut was right. We should have captured and killed her when we had the chance. The more you posted it, the harder it'd be to forget. I mean, like the pronunciation I looked up was like Cnoc Riabh, but like with yours is Cnoc Riabh. But like, I don't know. I was looking through like the IPA like pronunciation again, like letter by letter, and like it is like Na Ray, the way I looked it up. So I feel like you're just trying to like set me up here. Order! Order! You're not. 30 ambassadors, 100 officials. Close their mouths. High Queen Morgan is about to speak. Hear her words and obey. A bell of pilgrimage has been rung. Send word to every lord and fairy in the land. The Child of Prophecy is no longer my subject. I name her an enemy of the state. You have more entertaining ways to set me up than to lie? Oh my god. All who offer her aid of any sort shall be branded the same. Fairy Britain abides no enemy. It crushes them without mercy. I command Woodrose, Lord of Oxford, to begin an attack on Londinium. I shall weigh his success in this battle against his transgression in permitting this advance on Norwich when determining his punishment. There is no place for the Child of Prophecy in my Fairy Britain. Ooh, the High Queen's made a decision. That curse the Child of Prophecy is as good as dead now. War! There's going to be a war! Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun. I've been bored out of my mind these last 100 years. Now I get to hear the lower class fairies writhing in agony again. Jeez, these fucking fairies, dude. Cheering over a war that they think has nothing to do with them. Thank you, Child of Prophecy. Thank you, Round Table Army. Thank you for starting a bloodbath. I think this is also some kind of spectator sport. Huh. No sooner do they see preparations for war being made than they scurry off to their homes. 2,000 years, and fairies are still just as fickle and bloodthirsty as ever. Portune. Awaken. Knight Portune. Morgan hates them all for a reason. Yeah. Yes, High Queen. Guard Knight Portune at your service. It's an honor to have been freed from the chessboard. The chessboard? The 200 years since I last saw you have done nothing to diminish your majesty's beauty. Never mind the formalities. Here, drink this. This water will grant you memories of all that has transpired in the last 200 years. Very well then, if I may. Just casually drink memory water? Holy crap. Now I understand. The Child of Prophecy, I'm sorry, my clan head's prophecy has become such a headache for you, High Queen. My clan head's prophecy? Oh. Speaking of which, where are my fellow Mirror Clan fairies? Who replaced Ainsel as their head? The Mirror Clan is gone. You were the last of their kind, Portune. I see. What an ironic twist of fate. I parted ways with Ainsel to serve your majesty as a knight, and thanks to that, I'm still alive today. That is surely the most optimal future you once saw. Your choice was the correct one. It is why you are alive today. Now, you will once again make use of your prognostication. You will accompany Tamlin Gawain and Tamlin Lancelot as their advisor. So wait. They really can't use Morgan in a serious event for a reason? And if by chance, worst should come to worst, I trust you know what to do. Yes, High Queen. We Guard Knights are fully aware of your wishes. You would like the Tamlin to go to Oxford to assist with the attack on Londinium, yes? Have you gone soft in the head? Woodrose needs no help with Londinium. I have another mission for the Tamlin. There's someone else who has been a thorn in my side for too long. The attack on Londinium is merely a sideshow. Oh? So wait, if she is there, she'll solve the issue because she's just too good at magic, both in power and creativity? Yeah, Morgan, like, yeah, you only have there for fun events where, like, she just, like, either watches everyone go through the pains, or she'll just be, like, kind of whatever about it. I'm not sure how she is, like, event-wise. Well, that's finally one bell down. Oh, wait. Artoria? Huh? Oh, what's going on? Well, why am I glowing so much? She must be burning up. Water, we need water. Da Vinci, can't you whip up some fast-acting coolant or something? Grown-up me might have been able to, but why? But me? No way. She's evolving. Hey, who pressed B? What was that? Oh, sorry for panicking there. The prophecy never said anything about that. So they have used her in an event once. She shows up late and then no sells the issue. That aside, yeah, I can tell. This is really, yeah, it really is. I'm not a fairy, but even I can tell. Why are you all staring at me like that? You're making me nervous. Oh my god. Did I do something wrong? No, you did something very right. Artoria, did you just get crazy strong? And so, wait, it's only by one? Are you shitting me? Oh. Oh, wait, everything's so foggy. I'm getting Advance Wars flashbacks right now. Wait, Fragment? Oh? She also leveled up? Yo. I'm guessing 999 and level 85? Oh, she is level 90. I'm guessing... Okay, I would guess that when she's fully powered up, she goes up to 100 then. Okay, so... More Fragment chapters with MASH. Alright, I swear to God, they better not do any bullshit for Act 3, I swear to God. My body's tingling all over. What happened to... Wah! Wah! She's awake! She's awake! Look, Ace, the weird girl has been, with even weirder iron armor finally woke up. She's gotta be an evil fairy. Can I kill her? Can I? Habitrot, you're alright. Thank goodness. I was worried that huge lightning bolt might have burned Norwich to the ground. Norwich? What the heck is a Norwich? Is that the name of the forest you came from? Huh. Huh? A beach? Where did Norwich go? Where's Senpai and Artoria? What's going on, Habitrot? What happened to Norwich? I don't know any Norwich, and quit calling me that. That's not my name. I'm Todorot. Tomlin Todorot, and don't you forget it. Huh? Torot? You mean you aren't Happy Cat? Happy Cat. Happy Cat. I don't know what that is, but I love it. That's way better than Grimalkin's yappin'. Ace, you gotta see this girl. She's amazing. I don't know what she's talking about, but everything she says is amazing. She's gotta be a mage, just like you. Oh. Oh. So wait, Grimalkin, if I recall correctly, is a kind of cat fairy? Ah. Coming, Todorot. And please stop just calling everything you've not seen before Magecraft, would you? Hello there, nice to meet you. I'm Ace, and this is Todorot. Welcome to Britain, the Isle of Fairies. Would you be so kind as to tell us your name? It must be fate that brought us together here. We'd be happy to help you if you'd like. Thank you, my name's Mash Curiolite. Ace, are you Ace the Savior? Oh, so you know about me. Are you from Londinium then? I'm sure I remember seeing a fairy as strong as you though. I'm sure I sense an incredibly powerful spell similar to the Infinity Mirror out here on the East Coast. Oh, are you a northern fairy perhaps? Did you mess up the teleportation, and end up out here in the middle of nowhere? A northern fairy? She's one of Queen, oh wait, how do you pronounce that again? Mabs? Queen Mab's people? Even though she's so cute. Did that make her our enemy? Can I kill her, Ace? Of course not. Please, Todorot. Just be quiet a moment. Why don't you come with us, Mash? We should leave before Moors begin showing up anyway. Or show up anyway. Or wait. Begin showing up anyway. So this is one of the 3 names that's pronounced how I think it is? Okay. Come on. Our camp is over in those woods. It'll be much safer to talk there. And so we begin a new story. Or rather continue a previous one. Hecking old Irish man. When Mash rushed in to protect Kirby and Artoria, she was snatched away by Morgan's water mirror. After a moment of darkness, she awoke to find herself on an unfamiliar beach, surrounded by blindingly thick fog and the crashing of waves. On the northern horizon, she could see a tree of emptiness stretching high into the clouds, as if it were holding up the very sky. The fairies only knew it as the world tree, though. But what surprised her more than anything was, there's no wall here. There's no sign of the wall of light that used to cover all of Britain anywhere. In fact, there's nothing to be seen near Britain at all. Nothing but an endless plain of white seawater. This was the Isle of Britain in year 400 of the Fae era, approximately 2400 years in the past. And this is the story of Ace the Savior's final fateful battle. Huh. I'm actually teleported back that far, like holy crap. Oh, holy shit. Suddenly time travel? Yeah. Oh boy, what kind of timey-wimey bullshit are we gonna get into so we can get MASH back? Oh my god, that's like... Oh my god, yeah, that's 9 arrows. Fuck me, dude. Have I enough battery in stock to get through 2 more sections? I can still hear the bell ringing. Even though it's been half a day. Even though everyone smiled and praised me. Whenever I close my eyes, I can feel that sound. Like something grabbing my head from behind. Genius Maze, who's been alive for 2,000 years with tons of mana saved up. Who knows what kind of insane thing she's invented. Yeah, pretty much anything is within the realm of possibility, pretty much. It feels like this ringing may never go away. Another Briton, from a world called Proper Human History. Another version of me, though one entirely unlike me. An imposing figure, neither mage nor fairy, but a child born to human and dragon. Artoria Pendragon, the ideal king who united the lords of Britain, protected it from outside invaders, and built a towering white castle of Camelot. The siege is right out of Fate's Day Night. Yeah, like it's been like many years since I've read the OG like VNs and stuff. Man, that was like one hell of a trip though, like reading the VNs though. It took me a long ass time to read through all 3 routes. Oh my god. And also reading like the ones with like the canonical scenes and the versions with the H scenes, because oh my god, those H scenes are written so fucking poorly. I was laughing my ass off like all the way through. Those H scenes were like a gold mine of memes. Like when I heard about the H scene memes, like before I got into before I started reading the VNs, I'm like, no way, it can't be that bad. And then I was like actually like reading the text. I was like, oh my god, this is so dumb. Never have I thought I'd be laughing my ass off like throughout an H scene. She was loved and trusted by all, and she shone brighter and more righteous than anyone else. With her 12 Knights of the Round Table, her loyal cavalries, and her in hand, she laid the foundation for countless futures. Huh. they censored Excalibur. That's odd. She was truly a great woman. I've never seen her like. You've experienced Fate's Stay Night via screenshot LP? Whenever it got to one of those scenes that the Let's Player would replace the explicit words with a word related to a theme. So one time he replaced the explicit words with ice cream names. Oh no. That's so bad. He purposely chose the most explicit ice cream names? No. Oh my god, that sounds hilarious. I don't want to see her. I don't want to be shown to her. I can't handle it. I can't believe it. I can't accept it. After all, I'm the only one of my kind. I have nowhere to run. No one understands me. Romance is out of the question. There's no reward, no finish line, no rest. I can't even make so much as a single mistake. So many things I'll never have. How cruel would I have to be for everyone to accept a king like me with a smile? It was amazing. You recommend that LP to anyone looking to experience the VN? Oh my god. They also did a Tsukihime? Ah. Oh, it's morning. I guess we must have covered a lot of ground overnight. I had the craziest dream. It must be because I rang one of the bells of pilgrimage. Ah. That life is no joke. Well, that was nice. We were rocking back and forth in the carriage. We almost made it back to Londinium overnight. Good thing we didn't run into any trouble, huh? I see. So you used the cover of night to get to Norwich without drawing any attention. And for the return trip, we're lucky enough to get a horse-drawn carriage. You can say with pride you're one of the people who got into the series with the VN. I think for me... Oh yeah. I started with Fate Zero, and then I think because of how much I liked Fate Zero, I read the VNs. Then I watched the Ufotable the Ufotable Unlimited Blade Works anime, and I'm not sure where my direction with Fate went after that, but yeah, that was pretty much like how it all started. On this pride. But man, I'll never stop getting annoyed about people talking about how hard it is to get into Fate or the Trail series. It's like, although I know like the comparisons are kind of a bit different in terms of how to get into it, but with Fate, just fucking pick something, honestly. But with like Trails, like just start at either the Trails in the Sky trilogy or play the first two of Cold Steel. That's it. Like, yeah, that's just two avenues. Don't need to complicate it more. Don't need to go, man, do I need to play this or that? I was like, I could just pick one of the two, please. The Queen might technically prohibit animals from being used for manual labor, but there's no real penalty for doing so. So wait, Semi-Remnant may end up being the best introductory point though, as it's a game and it's new? Oh yeah. I mean, like with Fate in general, with how like separate, well, quote unquote separate, like a lot of the different like things are, you know, Stay Night, Grand Order, like I guess Extra, if you will, or just like whatever the heck. Like, there's no super duper strict beginning point, so just kind of pick whatever catches your eye, and as long as you just do research of like, oh, is this like the first within its like timeline or particular part of the Fate universe or whatever, you know, like somehow reading up on Fate CCC instead of you know, Fate Extra first, and then Extra CCC or whatever. But yeah, so something along those lines. It's just like, at least it's a lot more simpler that way instead of like, oh hey, let me get into this one. Oh yeah, but first you need to go to this trilogy or this quadrilogy or some shit. So wait, Apocrypha's timeline is right for more works in your opinion? Huh. I still don't know anything else about Apocrypha. I haven't really done I haven't actually done any reading about it. Well, except for like whatever stuff you guys have been telling me over the years and stuff. Right now, right now, only the clan heads have horse-drawn carriages, but who knows? Eventually, everyone might start using them. I guess this is how trends get started. All that said, I wonder why the queen banned horse-drawn carriages in the first place. Does she just love horses? That's part of it, but mostly it's another way to keep fairies in line. If horse-drawn carriages became commonplace, fairy horses would stop being born. Fairies are both cruel and innocent, you know. As soon as something like that becomes popular, we stop seeking out anything else. I mean, it's been 2,000 years or 2,019 years since we started seriously copying human culture, right? The fact that horses like Redrabit and Percival's dear Kundry are still alive and well is proof of Morgan's consideration. Now I see. So there's work involved in maintaining mystics. So Morgan is fine with imitating human society. But she won't allow any cultural imitations that would risk eliminating entire swaths of fairy ecology. Gotta say, that's pretty smart of her. Guess she's more than just a cruel queen to squeeze out her citizens for everything they have. Tori's really feeling down, isn't she? Inadvertently locks eyes with Kirby. Don't be ridiculous. Morgan's a horrible queen. Also, what's going on? The timeline most official works is Stay Night, Zero and case files, and has case files in its timeline. Though not Zero as we saw it, since the author forgot details of Stay Night, so Fate Zero conflicts with things. Oh, but most of the events happen, so it doesn't really matter. Also, Hollow Ataraxia. You know, I still haven't actually finished Hollow Ataraxia. I forgot like at what point in the story I'm in, but I remember I was like busy exhausting, or I was busy in like whatever time loop I'm currently in with exhausting like some slice of life scenes before actually progressing the story. I love the meme scenes. Or the more lighthearted stuff, I mean. Like the one with Media and Ryder calling Saber or making fun of her being a freeloader. that was hilarious. A single tiny kindness does not a good person make. That's just what she wants you to think. Oberon? Remember the fairies you all met in my domain, the Welsh Woods? It's the one place in Britain with autumn leaves. The fairies who fled there are all weak. They all ran away to escape cruel mistreatment. They have nowhere else to go in the whole of Britain. They were persecuted, ostracized, and accused of spreading poison just by existing. You see, they all look like insects, so they lost their homes because of Morgan's hatred of bugs. Oh. And their low intelligence and innocent nature forever prevented them from taking part in Fairy Britain's imitation of human society. My woods are where fairies like that come together until they inevitably die. That's right, under the Queen's rule, Fairy Britain has no place for the weak. She only cares about the land itself, not the fairies who live on it. Yup, but just because Morgan thinks they're worthless doesn't mean they actually are. That forest is home to those with nowhere
to those with nowhere else to go. Those who have been forgotten and left to die, having never known anything but ire and antipathy. And it was into the heart of that force that I was summoned. Summoned without clothes! Of course, Fairy Britain doesn't tolerate interference from proper human history, so I was summoned in a very fragile state. I could hardly move, so all I could do was lie there and sleep. Equal opportunity fan service. I think if I'd been the only one there, I would probably just have disappeared again. I know I said I only had a cloak on me when I first came here, but that's actually not true. I had nothing at all. I was a little cold even. But I wasn't at all scared or lonely. Never seen a fairy, this fairy before. He's all alone. Poor thing. But he's so handsome. He looks so kind. He's like a prince. A prince. He must be our king. We have a king of our very own now. That said, he has a very feminine body. Oh yeah. We have to protect our king. Let's all help our king together. They weren't able to touch me. But they did make a perfect circle around me as they waited excitedly for me to wake up. You know how just knowing someone is cheering for you can give you the strength to go on? There you go. Their voices helped me secure my consciousness, and eventually stabilize my spirit origin and wake up. Huh. Alright then. You could say one of the reasons I'm so overly invested in Britain's welfare is their kindness. Who says they're worthless or incapable of doing anything? They might be powerless, but they were the ones who cared for me. So of course I had to do everything I can to pay them back. That's why I care so much about taking Morgan down. Really, I'm a lot like you, Kirby. I might only be the king of the weak and powerless, but that doesn't mean I'm going to hold anything back. Even if I'm never able to save even one fairy, I'm still going to do whatever I can to the best of my ability. Come to think of it, you never did tell us about your summoning, Oberon. No? I guess I never did tell you, did I? I was summoned to this land a few months before you and your team showed up. It was right around the time Barrow first arrived here. Proper human history must have sensed his intervention didn't bode well. I have a message for you from Captain Kawa, sir. The enemy has already made camp on the north side of Londinium, but yes, you should have no trouble getting in from the south. Understood. Thank you, soldier. Then we'll continue bringing the Child of Prophecy back to Londinium, just as we planned. Tell Kawas to hold his ground for now. It's still too early for an all-out war between our forces. Yes, sir. What was that all about, Percival? Well, just as we expected. The Queen's army has begun to march on Londinium. She's dispatched Woodwells and his army from up at Oxford. That was quick. And usually mobilize a whole damn army at the drop of a hat. It's been a day since Artoria rang the bell. The Queen must have really ridden him hard to get him moving so fast. Woodwells' army is made up of entirely Fang Clan fairies. They don't typically need weapons or bother with them, so they can move quickly when they have to. They're matchless on the battlefield, but they're not so great at occupying territory or laying siege. So that's who Morgan sent to Londinium. They shouldn't be too much of a threat. We should be able to wear them down by fortifying our defenses. And taking out Woodwells once he inevitably loses his patience and takes the field himself. Huh, what is it, Gareth?
Felt like we were talking to a different person there. What happened?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you just seem so different now. Did I? I thought I was just being myself. Was I more confident or something? As you should be. Remember, you've rung one of the bells of pilgrimage now. Wherever you go, you're going to attract a lot of fairies who are fed up with the Queen's regime. So hold your head high. Besides, you really have gotten stronger, right? Yep. In terms of magical energy, I'd say she's about equal to Morgan's little finger by now. Just the finger? I had no idea the bells of pilgrimage could do that. No wonder the clan heads weren't so quick to give you permission. Morgan is cracked. And we still have 5 to go. Wait, hang on. There's the Wind clans in Salisbury, the Wind clans in Gloucester, the Earth clans in Norwich, the Fang clans in Oxford. That's only 4 bells. What about the Mirror clans and the King clans? Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm still not sure about the Mirror clan's bell, but I do know about the other one. You better Littlefinger could power Chaldea for half a year at minimum. Holy crap. The 5th bell is at the very edge of Britain, at the root of the World Tree's remnants. It's in the ruins of Orkney, the now forbidden city at the ends of the world that was destroyed long ago. Okay, hold up. I know the bells are important, but right now we need to focus on Londinium. Woodrose's army is practically on your doorstep now, right, Percival? Are you sure it's safe for us to go back? Yes, and I think we should do just that. Artoria is right. The Fang clan is poorly suited to siege warfare. If all we need to do is defend Londinium's walls, we can hold off for 10 days even with the forces we have. That should give us plenty of time to come up with a plan. Woodrose's army is camped out on the plains about 2 kilometers north of Londinium. They don't have the numbers to properly encircle us. Woodrose's only hope for victory will be to break through our main gate and take over our city from the inside. Which is why we're going to have a separate unit whittle away at them. Right. The greatest advantage we have is our ability to retreat to a stronghold whenever we need to. Even as we are headed back to Londinium, having the troops we sent out to help free Norwich split up into 2 squadrons and move out to Londinium's east and west sides. Part of their job is to deter Woodrose from launching an all-out assault. Doing so will leave his forces vulnerable to an attack from behind. But if those squadrons get the chance, they'll also attack Woodrose's isolated troops, thereby reducing their overall numbers. We may not be able to beat them in a straight fight, but in a siege like this, we're pretty evenly matched. So we'll just have to slowly tip the battle in our favor as it drags on. Fortunately, we have the Count of Norwich helping us now, so we should be good on supplies. Okay, but while Londinium might not be completely encircled, it's still mostly surrounded, right? Is there some secret entrance or underground path inside or something? No, I'm afraid Londinium has nothing like that. Or at least if it does, we haven't been able to find it yet. Then does that mean we're about to... That's right! We're gonna look for a weak spot in Woodrose's line and charge straight through! Oh, holy shit. It's like, wait, if you're riding in these carriages, how are you gonna sneak around? Sneak around? What do you mean? We have a straight shot right here. Oh my god. This is great. It'd be the perfect opportunity to see what our new and improved Artoria can do. Really? We're just charging straight through like the weak point in his lines. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we passed daily reset, by the way. That's why it's taking so long to load. But that was a long enough cutscene for us to pass over reset time. You were about to start a fight when it happened? Alright, there we go. And of course restricted again. Oh, we're trying to... Let's see, do I have any... Oh, right, I don't have any AoE... Or I don't have Summer Jean. Right, fuck. Man, I really wish I had Summer Jean. Oh man, I need a stretch too. Getting a little sleepy. Oh, I can actually feel my legs being sore again from the jog that went on earlier. Oh. It's a typical 6 enemy, like, first waves. Are you kidding me? Right. Son of a bitch. I know we can just like face card through this. Wait. Oh, wait, I didn't look at the thing. Activates Charisma of Hope every 3 turns when you're on the field. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, that's crazy. Oh, just off by a little bit. Oh, holy shit, she's almost dead.
大結果さてさてさてさてこの世にはびこる変な邪みそぎ払うは我が雫石私全開でご奉仕いたします
Off by just a little bit too.
ここに剣山豊足原に憂いがお帰りなさいませあ、なんですか戦いですか
Another 6-way. Oh my god.
今のうちに準備なら上等ガンガン行くわ今の日差し恵みとなら兵法無尽お見せしましょうみかんご機嫌剣圧にて海を断つ櫓のごとくクジラマ大入道ご剣断いざ魔剣破り受けたまわる 白兵戦行きます峰打ち城ご機嫌冷やし剣を始めましたヒューイエーイこれぞ水かかりの陣リサナ水天将
Oh my god. Please make it stop.
今のうちに準備を 何の兵法無尽お見せしましょうご所望でございますねそれはいつか来る兆しの星誰に呼ばれるまでもなくあなたは星をかざすでしょうアラウンドカリバーン 剣圧にて海を断つ櫓のごとくクジラム大入道ご剣断いざ魔剣破り受けたまわるやだな腹さん清めた兵ご機嫌 剣圧にて海を断つ櫓のごとくクジラマ大入道ご剣断いざ魔剣破り受けたまわるありがとうございます皆さんのおかげです
Ugh. Damn it! It's no use! We can't stop them on our own! It's not just Percival either. All the human soldiers are moving really fast. Is the Child of Prophecy doing this? It's just like what High Queen Morgan does. We did it! We punched through their defenses. Everyone, make for Londinium. We're out of here as soon as the east gate is open. I'll bring up the rear. Don't worry. Nobody's getting past me. Kirby, I want you to stay with the Child of Prophecy. Will do. That's what I like to hear. See you in Londinium. It took a few small skirmishes to get here, but we made it back nearly unscathed. I'd say we won the battle today. Great work, everyone. You weren't kidding about Londinium being tough, huh? That's an understatement. I took a look at the walls earlier, and it looks like they're embedded with mystic codes. It reminded me of Masha's armor. Gosh, I love armor. It makes you look so knightly. Maybe I should get some for myself. Then again, maybe it's still too soon for me. Besides, I don't even know where I go to get some anyway. I gotta say, they still have the advantage in numbers, and the longer this battle drags on, the more likely they are to get reinforcements from Camelot. We can't just lurk in our hidey hole forever. We need to be looking for chances to take the fight to them. That can wait until we have more soldiers of our own to work with, like the ones the Count is sending along with the supplies. By this time tomorrow, we should have a good number of rebels from Norwich here to help us. That's when we'll strike at Woodwell's headquarters. We can settle this all at once, while our enemy's guard is down. That's the idea, which is all the more reason for us to rest and recuperate now. Go ahead and turn in for the night if you like, everyone. Our soldiers will stand watch. North of Londinium, Woodwell's army camp. Say that again, Barrowgut. I don't think I heard you right. Did you really just forbid me from going into battle? You want me to refrain from attacking Londinium directly? High Queen Morgan would never say anything like that. Don't you lie to me, you filthy human. You think just because the High Queen's taken a liking to you, you can dishonor me and my army? Whoa, easy there, Woodwells. I'm not so big on this plan either, okay? If you ask me, this is a great opportunity to demolish that castle while we have all the rebels in one place. I mean, this is obviously a terrible move, right? I can't blame you for having issues with it. So how about it, buddy? Why don't you tell me what you really think of the High Queen? I'd be more than happy to pass it along to her whenever I get back to Camelot. Ooh, I think that's a great idea. I'd love to hear your mother's reaction to that. Go on, Furball, bark for us. If you got something to say to Mother, if you got something to say to Mother, let's hear it. Hey, is it true Aurora played you like a fiddle in your own restaurant while shit was going down in Norwich? No wonder Mother's so sick of you. Can't blame her for forbidding you to fight until you shape up. You know, you're the only one who's ever made her cross like that. Who knows what you get up to without some oversight? Don't you talk to me like that again, you little... Oh, Lord Woodwells, you have every right to be upset, but please try to control yourself. I know. I'm well aware. I won't repeat Bogar's mistake. If that is the High Queen's command, I am of course happy to comply. The Fang clan have always been High Queen Morgan's loyal retainers. We're nothing like the Earth clan, always dancing the Spriggan's tune. Very well then. If they want to hide in their castle, I can play along for a while. I'm delighted that Her Majesty has entrusted me with eradicating both the Child of Prophecy and the Round Table Army. Of course I would have no objections. But that being said, should the Round Table Army attack us, all bets are off. I trust you understand that if that happens, we will have to meet them in the field. You bet, buddy. Believe me, that's what I prefer too. But I can't lend you Tristan, okay? She's my personal bodyguard. If things start getting serious, I'll be counting on you guys to massacre the Round Table Army by yourselves. But hey, you can pull that off, right? You might be getting old, but you're still the head of the Fang clan. Don't be ridiculous. I don't even need to go after them myself. My elite soldiers would be more than enough. Neither the Child of Prophecy nor the Foreign Mage pose any real threat. The only problem is that cheeky brat Percival, who managed to put up a good fight against Lancelot. Still, this is a battle, not a duel. Even if we happen to be the last one standing, what good would it do him? If we kill everyone else inside that castle, I'm sure he'll simply surrender. That look on Barrel's face. Well, that was just pathetic. When did Woodwells become such a wuss? It's like he doesn't even want to fight himself. Maybe that's why Mother forbade him from going into battle, because he would actually die if he did. I'll say, that was ridiculous! I haven't had the shakes that bad since Marisbury recruited me for Chaldea. There's going soft in your old age, and then there's this. Come the hell on, Woodwolves! Hey, we do what Mother asked us to, right? Let's just get out of here. I know, why don't we stop by Gloucester? Gloucester's great, I bet it beats anything you had in your world too. We can go to the Count's restaurant together, and after that, we can try, oh right, robbing a bank. Maybe some other time, when I've got nothing better to do. What, so you're busy now? I'm not, I'm bored out of my skull. Well, it's just that something's nagging at me about Morgan's orders. Do not let Woodwolves fight, huh? You know, depending on how you look at it, that could mean the exact opposite. Huh. Huh. Opposite how? Let's stick around for just a little longer, Lady Spindle. If everything works out like I think it might, we should be in for a pretty spectacular show. Oh. Well. Time for us to get played again. Assassins? Oh, son of a bitch. Ooh. Delivery person? The chef? Okay. We just came to deliver food. What is going on?
ですか。まあ、あれはいつか見た終わりの星。どれほど遠く汚れても私は星を探すのです。さあ幕を開けてアラウンドカリバーン。
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。彼らずの地破ってみせるがいい。
負けないぞ。はい、突破します。あわわわ。こうしてこうですね。白兵戦行きます。今のうちに準備。ま、それが良いかと。
Oh, there we go.
薄墨衣朝けれど涙ぞ袖を淵となしける。源氏物語青いもののけ。白兵戦行きます。
犠牲が少なければそれでも勝利。
Hey, there we go. Bond aid for a Tomolancer. Working on it. Bit by bit. Oh, that was exhausting. Good thing we were able to drive off Woodwell's soldiers before they got in through the western gate. I swear, the nerve of those Fang Clan fairies. I can't believe they tried to pass themselves off as a food delivery. And worse, the guards almost bought it. You think? I think it looked more like they were just dumbfounded to me. Still, I'm impressed you saw through them, Gareth. None of the other fairies guarding the ramparts were any wiser. I guess it's because I've always had a good, good hearing. Or, always had good hearing. I can just tell, I can just kind of tell where there's danger afoot. Anyway, now that we've fended off the sneak attack, let's go back to the war room. The reinforcements for Norwich should be here by now. Wait, what do you mean Norwich isn't sending any reinforcements? Are you telling me not a single soldier or blacksmith is willing to join the Round Table army? At least right now, sir. The Count is doing his best to convince them. The fairies in Norwich are grateful to the Child of Prophecy, but they say they just can't afford to get drawn to another battle right now. I see. So what they mean is, the people of Norwich care only about Norwich, and they don't give a damn about what happens elsewhere. Even though Artori, the Child of Prophecy, made the brave decision to save Britain and rang a bell of pilgrimage. And even though she's already saved Norwich twice now, they still can't be bothered to fight the Queen's army themselves. It's not like that, sir. Oh, we're still willing to fight. We just, well, don't see the point of fighting a battle we can't hope to win. Motherfucker. Yep, that tracks. The whole thing about the Child of Prophecy drawing in fairies from around the world to recall sounded nice, but it was a crock from the start. We gotta remember that these fairies have been living in fear of the Queen for 2,000 years. You can't get over something like that overnight. And don't forget about the Tamlin. Gonna take a lot more than ringing one bell to get all those fairies on our side. I thought I'd laid the groundwork for these fairies to stand up to the Queen's regime as long as they had an opportunity. I guess rumors alone can only do so much. I can't believe this. We worked so hard to save Norwich, but now that we're gone, it's like they forgot all about it. I understand. Of course the fairies of Norwich won't feel comfortable joining the Round Table army without a clear assurance for our chances of victory. Please, don't give it another thought. Could you just give the Count a message for us? Tell him that we'll do our best to figure something out on our own, and we'd appreciate any continued assistance he can provide with supplies. Yes, of course. Now if you excuse me, I'll be on my way. I'm surprised you're not disappointed, Artoria. I figured this would hit you hardest. Don't get me wrong, I'm upset for sure. I've just always been quick to get over disappointment. Like my tenpulls. For the time being, let's just focus on what we can do now. Like when Oberon ran around in just his cloak. But point of order? When I said I had nothing to my name, I was being metaphorical. I wasn't literally streaking around Britain. The CG says otherwise. If one won't do the trick, then we'll have to go for two. Right, maybe bringing in the second bell will motivate the fairies to get off the sidelines. Kirby Lydie is still seething inside. Excuse me, Sir Percival. Lord Oberon. I have an urgent message from our allies in Gloucester. It says the Queen's army is advancing on the Welsh Woods. Tamlin Gawain is leading an order of knights who report directly to the Queen. We can't stop them ourselves, and we can't be sure how long the Welsh Woods will be safe. Please send aid ASAP. Trying to spread people thin and pick them off by splitting them up, huh? I'm sorry, but I have to go. I'm sure you can handle things here, Percival. Oof. Stop, you can't help them all by yourself? You're right. I might be able to get there in time on my own, but even if I did, there's nothing I can do. Will you help me, Kirby? Artoria didn't even attack Nagnare's army. Yeah, that's just a fool's errand, and more like a waste of time. Might as well hit him where it hurts emotionally and just like hit up a land of innocent weak fairies. I mean, she didn't even care about them in the first place because they're weak and she doesn't like bugs in general. So, time to split up the forces and see if they can just outmaneuver them pretty much. I'm going to help the fairies of the Welsh Woods however I can. They have nothing to do with this. I should be the one to suffer the Queen's wrath. It's not just you. They helped us all. Right? You're right. So much has happened that I forgot about all that. Percival, would you ask the fairy horses to help us? I'm afraid Redrobit alone won't be enough. I can fly them myself, but we'll need 4 of them to pull the carriage at max speed for 5 passengers. Kirby, Artoria, Muramasa, Gareth, and Da Vinci. I'll make the arrangements right away. But it won't be only 5 passengers. Kundry and I are going too. So I've got to stay behind, huh? Oh well, I get it. I'm not much of a flyer. And I know you need to keep the carriage as light as possible. Have a try. I think you're like the lightest like person within like within the entirety of Londinium. Don't worry, we'll be back in no time. Just please be careful while we're away, Happy Cat. Right back at ya. You're going up against the Tamlin, right? Fairies who've had their true names changed are really tough. Do you have a plan for how to handle her? Of course. In fact, I've been waiting for an opportunity like this. I'm not going to let Gawain push us around any longer. Now that's the Child of Prophecy talking. Okay, I just have one piece of advice. Humiliate her. Find a way. Whatever it takes. That'll give you a chance to uncover more about her gift and name. The whole Talon thing is just a big act. If you can get them to disavow their knight selves, you can win. Thanks for worrying and cheering us on, Habitat. See you later. Rile them up and get them to abandon their fairy knight names. Man. Like, while Woodrose is just trying to like, lay siege and everything, we just like hauled ass like more than halfway across Britain already. Bro, What is this bullshit? Okay, hold on. Okay, no, we can do this. Actually, wait, if the enemy makeup is what I think it might be like, I might not be able to loop this, right? Unless, you know what? I believe in the craft essences I put in that I can loop this. Wait, oh shit, I thought it was like a two or three waiver. Man, I should have equipped Heaven's Field then. Easy sweep, let's go. Alright, let's keep reading. No time for gameplay. We have more stuff to read. My battery begs for us to get further in the story. I'm out of AP. Silver fruit it is. Casters. Well, seems like a thing for caster. Rider Mordred. I was like, wait, caster Mordred? When and how will that be a thing? There! I can see the washwoods now! Oh no, they're burning! It's okay. I'm sure everyone found a good place to hide. Let's split up. One team take out the enemies, the other put out the fire. Artoria, Da Vinci, Kirby, you come with me. Alright, we'll take the other side. Percival, Gareth, let's go. You heard the High Queen's orders. Use fire. Burn these rotten, filthy woods to the ground. Let this be a warning to the foul scoundrel calling himself the Fairy King. So Mordred is Morgan's daughter and has a dragon core. She'd be a crazy strong caster. If she would bother to learn. But yeah, that'd be a hell of a thing to see. Caster Mordred, huh? I don't know what kind of story or event they'll write to support her, well, turning into one. Either turning into one or being summoned separately into one, depending on how the fuck it will work out. You've been hoping for it for years. Huh. It hurts, please stop. Please don't burn our forest. Please don't destroy Oberon's home. Please leave us alone. Please don't hurt us anymore. It hurts. We don't want to die. Alt Universe Mordred, where Morgan actually taught her, but... No, we're too late. There's the Fairy King. Capture him. We must bring him before Her Majesty. Is that the child of prophecy with him? But her magical energy wasn't anywhere near that vicious when I saw her in Camelot. You! Artoria? Right, this must be what happened in Tintagal. Come on, Kirby, we need to go after Artoria. She's not herself right now. She'll die if we don't do something. Got it, leave it to me. Oh, but she pissed. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Oh, can I not like shift people around? Oh, I can't even like shift positions. Oh. So wait. Like, don't forget Mordred's Metaverse is so strong he can launch things high into the sky like in the Apocrypha event. Launch her and Fran. Huh. Oh, ooh. Alright, again. She's pissed. Just look at all the irrelevant buffs. Yeah, meanwhile, Da Vinci. So like, both Mordred and Artoria have monstrous potential as casters due to the Dragon Core, or the two physical baseless people. If Merlin could be a caster, smack people around, so could Mordred. Merlin was more learning oriented. Where are you going? Don't you dare run from me! You think you could just kill everyone here and leave? Well, I won't let you, I swear it! Wait, shouldn't we be trying to help the survivors now? Let go of me! They're gonna get away! I had to make them pay for... I'm sorry. I was so blinded by anger that I just... Don't worry about it. Just look for survivors. Why are you running? Okay, maybe there's some up in the trees like there were before. It's no use. You're half a day too late. We killed the last of them hours ago. All that's left is to burn the woods. This is what came of your ringing that bell, child of prophecy. Well, shit. We just laughed her. I mean, what else? What do we do? He's here. Oh man. Tamlin Gawain. What are you even doing here anyway? You're supposed to be fighting Wood Wars now. Did you leave Londinium undefended just to come here? I can't understand it. Nothing you do makes sense. The weak are meant to obey the strong. As long as they do that, they'll get one day to enjoy the strong's remains. If they cannot understand that, then the strong have no obligation to protect them. Child of Prophecy, Foreign Mage. If you are prepared, I am willing to accept your surrender. My only mission today was to cleanse whales. I don't have orders to eliminate you. But if you insist on fighting, I'll burn you along with these woods. I guess we've got to fight, but she absorbs my magical energy again. Don't worry, I have a perfect anti-going countermeasure in mind. We can stop her from sucking up magical energy with the decoy. That said, I only have 3 of them, so they won't last long. We need to hit her fast and hard, Kirby.
I got 3 turns before my command spells are up. Alright. I hate everything. Fine, you know what? You know what? I have a better idea in mind. Fine, we'll do fucking double Tamamo if I have to. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Actually, what is this CE anyways? One who wishes for salvation. NP charged by 2 levels when using NP 3 times. Oh, that's kind of cool actually. Okay. And let's see. And in case shit hits the fan. Let's do Artemis. And then good ol' Herc. Oh wait. Oh wait. I don't have. Oh, I don't have a pens for Vlad. Wait, shit. Not good. We'll have to go with dive to blue then for now. So then. Oh no, but then that's not enough because of the 999. Oh shit. Alright, I'm gonna have to just burn I'm just gonna have to burn the NP gain, or the NP battery 1 turn early then. Oh, where's that resistance? 3 pseudo command spells ready. Resistance to all attacks. Oh wait. Oh wait, it would be the same as Berserker. Oh wait. Oh no, that's her to us. Oh shit. Right. Well, okay then.
恵みとならあら清めたま
子孫に預かるとし
白兵戦行きます今のうちに準備を戦いできた
我は闇にあってや子孫に預かるとし
あら清めたま
Increase attack when enemy dies. Target focus. Actually, you know what? We use like everything. Surely.
血に濡れた我が人生をここに捧げよう。風来るべ。
Oh.
さあ
Oh.
この剣
Dear God.
強きもそれは
Oh dear God. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Well, it's a good thing I didn't only have one DPS servant. But either way, though, this is.
あれはいつか見た終わりの星どれほど遠く汚れても
And I'm doing this. I'm doing the MP this way so I can get my overcharge here.
アラウンドカリバーン豊橋姫に憂いなく着陸強食
One idea he came up with is bring Van Gogh, shooter, this Vargas. Oh, yo. Now you do it? You know what? I mean, I'll also use my command spells before they get absorbed in battle. You know what? Command spells are meant to be used. Actually, let me go check cooldowns. He was on that group. Ah, he made it back. He was in the other group putting out the fire. Hey, he made time. Holy shit, that was a lot of damage. Muramasi jump scare. As we can see, he's done a shit job. I don't think he's meant to. I don't think it was like. I don't think it was meant to put out fires. I don't know about you. Okay, so just one break bar. I mean, it better have been one break bar. Could you imagine we had to do the rest of the break bars right then and there? Hey, that was a good one. You're doing great, Artoria. Ramasa, what are you doing here? What, that? I just had a hunch the little lady there could use some help. And I couldn't stand back and do nothing. Ugh. You impudent little, protecting the mage with your trinkets. Huh, did you think we were just gonna roll over and let you walk all over us? Well, think again, you gluttonous pig. You dare mock me like that? You're damn right I do. You're a pathetic excuse of a tomlin. You don't even care about protecting fairies at all. You're just a mindless dog following the queen's every order. You have no right to use the name of a knight of the round table. Sure, Sir Gawain could be overly serious, a bit of a teacher's pet, and sometimes he could put a little too much trust in his king. But he was never just an unthinking beast who blindly accepted whatever his king told him, like you. For that matter, I know you're not really Gawain. Your true name was written in Hector's receipt. Now you listen to me, and you listen to me good. Your true name is Bargast. Bargast the Black Dog Duchess, and Devourer of Thunderclouds. Now forget about the Queen's gift and stop pretending to be a knight already. Hector? I hope I pronounced that right. True name revealed. There we go. So wait, if there's any chapter where you want to look up the fight first, it's this one. Too many damn gimmicks in this Lostbelt. Yeah. Gimmicks everywhere.
Bargus, that's the name of a black dog fairy from English legend. It's supposed to have a glowing horn and fiery eyes. It's also said to be an omen from or of imminent disaster. That's right. That is apparently what I am in your proper human history. Thank you for reminding me of that loathsome fat girl. You've helped me cool my head. But this changes nothing, you weaklings. Even with my true name revealed, I remain unchanged. I'm a creature of the night, as far as I'm concerned. Sir Gawain's morning light and numeral of the saint, which take effect in daytime, have only ever held me back. I may be a fairy-eating beast, and I may have lost my gifted name, but I'm still a knight. My horn remains as devoted to the High Queen as ever, and I shall prove that by ending your lives with it here and now. Hang on. I thought uncovering Baggy's gifted name was all we had to do to win. So why is she even stronger now than she was before? Oh, now you're timid? You just live your whole life flying by the seat of your pants, don't you? No, I can understand how Artoria feels. I can't even measure Bargus' magical energy anymore. I don't get it either. Revealing her true name was supposed to remove the changes to her spirit origin and make her weaker. But instead, it's almost as if she... It doesn't matter. Retreat is not an option. We're going to defeat Bargus here and now. We had to take down at least one of the townmen, or we'll never stir the anti-Morgan fairies out there into action. And besides, it may not have lasted long, but I'm still Fairy King Oberon, Lord of Wales. So please, lend me your radar, Artoria. Kirby? Let's show this dog who trampled all over these woods exactly what weaklings like us can really do. So you're gonna help us fight, right, Oberon? You're gonna help us fight, right? Right? Oberon? Oberon? Oh. Oh, shit. Let's fucking go. Wait, so then, oh shit, okay, wait. Oh. He turns out he's an archer? Yeah, of course they would reveal the fucking pretender thing. I'm like, huh. I really can't wait to see how the whole pretender thing actually gets unveiled, but I'm guessing that's a part 3 thing. That or maybe in, like, end of Act 2 thing. Obviously no one confirmed that, but I don't know when it'll come about. I know it will. We'll have to see. Okay. Yeah, I guess we just pick this. I can't even. Right, I can't view details like this. You know what? Fuck it. We'll just do this. God, like, this music's getting me really pumped up. Oh, did he actually say who was the writer in Act 1? I don't remember that. You don't know what point in the story Part 2 ends, but you have a guess? Ah, okay.
撤退はない。バーゲストはここで倒す。僕はウェールズの森の領主。妖精王オベロンだ。この剣にかけて。
Oh, not this shit again. Oh. Oh! Apply threat to humanity trait. Artoria's thing increases damage to threats to humanity. And then... That's the usual stuff. Okay. Oh! Why does that have to be Buster? Special damage to all lawful enemies? Remove attack buffs and inflict sleep? Apply 1 turn of invincible. Oh, what the fuck? To be more accurate, he said his chibi form is a rider. What the fuck? Increase MP gauge. Apply decrease MP gauge at end of turn for self. Treated as a buff for a single ally. Aww. The tiny form. Let's see. Increase strength and MP gauge for all allies. 20.
今のうちに準備を。
ではそうしよ
白兵戦行きます。
Well, you know, I brought the wrong supports for this.
望まれることを望まれたように。
つまらん。
何のために？
頼むよ。
罠だ。
それはい
It's
つか来
like
る兆しの
Robin,
星。
Goodfellow, Ryder,
誰に呼ばれ
Oberon.
るまでもなく、
Aw.
あなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンドカリバーン。
僕にできることなんてこの程度さ。同心の君、夏の夜の後、来来の
話になら
グ
ぬ。
ッドフェロー。
Man, that... Well, shit. That didn't do as much as I thought.
ありがとう。
Oh, actually, no, wrong. Actually, no, I needed that still.
ではそうしよ
戦いですから。やります。
いいとも。温かな夢の話を。
突破します。
テンペウスの鎧。僕にできることなんてこの程度さ。同心の君、夏の夜の後、来来の
話にならぬ。
グッドフェロー。
Let's see.
Hmm. 気が引けるけどね。ちょっとかわいそうかな。
弱い。
手作りですね。命の輝き。
そこだ。白兵戦行きます。
Hey, that was actually pretty well timed with that.
負けないぞ。
いいとも。温かな夢の話を。
もちろん。
物理で殴るだけの戦いじゃ。
頼むよ。
ええよ。
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。
Oh, we missed the
破っ
stun.
てみせる。
Well, actually, no, we had the sleep anyways.
僕にできることなんてこの程度さ。同心の君、夏の夜の後、来来の
話にならぬ。
グッドフェロー。
Wow, I can only do so much now.
つまらん。
いいとも気が引けるけどね。
なんだ。
手作りですね。いやほら。
Actually, I think I might have fucked up. Yeah, okay. Actually, nah, I can play around this. I can totally play around this. Okay, hold on. What did this do again? That's to remove debuff immune and increase crit card strength. Or, yeah, critical strength, I mean. Oh, right. That's a thing, right. No, that means the only one Tamamo card will be there. Or one Chloe card. Either way. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's definitely more than enough to bat up again. Our buff! Our buffs!
Hmm. Okay, I think we just gotta... Yeah, we just gotta all in on this one now. I might as well put on the defense too. We're laying down everything. Actually, what MP was the support again? MP2. Brave Chain? Brave Chain or Waver defense down with whatever arts bonus from the Arch Chain. Although, wait, I have like, this is like 2 turns left on my buffs, right? No, 3 turns even. Three turns. I think I should be able to do the Arch Chain. Although, nah, we need to lower the defense, I think. Bonus if you stun. Wait, did she have a thing for debuffing me in? No. Oh! Waver! No! Well, Mama's back. Honestly, just in time, to be honest. So we can do this. Actually... No, we have like another arts card right here. I think I gotta take the attack up too to ensure we get this. I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like another fight though because she hasn't actually changed like ascensions or forms or whatever. Can't wait. Unless... Alright, I guess we'll see. Ooh. Burning down forest, slaughtering helpless fairies. Is this how your queen treats any who defy her? None of you have any right to call yourselves knights. Not one of you. Hurrah! Wow, you just skewered 2 of them at once. Impressive. Now I see why they say reach the limit of human ability. That said, this isn't like you. Well, what happened to your usual calm? Aren't you supposed to be as big as, aren't you supposed to be as big of heart as you are of body? Both incomparably tough and consistently logical. Oh shit, wait, hold up. I just realized something. I forgot I left in the background, I forgot I left Starella in the background this whole time. Whoops. I think I'll turn that off. I just realized that. Cause like, I remember earlier I mentioned how I forgot to burn my stamina. So I burned a little bit like before I switched to FGO. Oh shit, hold up. Okay, actually speaking of Starro, did I do my web logins? Even though like the web logins like give fuck all of anything. Yeah, I did mine. Okay. Yeah, I only just realized this, that I had it running in the background this whole time. Because I was looking at my, my taskbar, and I was like, wait, why is the star rail icon there? I'm like, oh, I never turned it off.
You're right. I'm a commander. I need to be as calm and collected as I look. Thank you for stopping me, or snapping me out of my rage, Muramasa. I don't see any more of the Queen's soldiers here. Gareth and I should be able to handle the search for the survivors, or for survivors. So why don't you go help Artoria? You've been worried about her all this time, right? It's written all over your face. Is it? Well, you know, she has a tendency to let her feelings get the best of her sometimes, right? And while Kirby's got a good handle on her feelings now, she's still just a kid. Someone's gotta make sure those two don't get into trouble. Might as well be an old man like me. Come now, you don't look anything like an old man. Anyway, thank you for watching out for them. Sure thing. You can be pretty perceptive sometimes, huh? There's no one here, Percival. No fairies from the forest, no soldiers of the Queen's army. They're all gone. So it would seem. Damn it. We were too late to stop them. Come on. Let's head circle. Wait. Let's head circle. Wait. God damn the line. Let's head circle toward where Artoria's group was headed. Maybe we'll find some survivors along the way. I can't come this far without saving at least one person. I just can't. Percival, huh? Ah! Look out! There's someone behind you! Behind me? I don't see anyone. I don't sense. Whoop! There really was someone there. How'd you see them, Gareth? That's amazing! I didn't see them exactly. I just thought that you'd be in trouble. Wait. Oh no! No, wait, no. Didn't they say something about Gareth like a little bit earlier? Oh fuck. No, wait there. There's something unusual over there. It's a mirror. They're hiding behind a mirror reflecting the surroundings. They just ran off into those trees. They're trying to escape. Get him, Percival. Leave it to me. I can't believe you destroyed my mirror camouflage. In all my years as an assassin knight, I, Platoon, have never made such a careless mistake. But then I've not worked in 200 years. I didn't fail. I'm just a bit rusty. Words of a salty knight. Well, where's our FGO scrub quotes? This is like FGO scrub quotes material. I didn't fail. I'm just rusty. Still, I can't believe a fairy saw through my camouflage like that. I'd better kill you, girl. How can I be getting so lucky twice? Oh no you don't, you coward. Help me out here, Gareth. I need you to be my eyes. Tell me where he is. You got it. I'll do my very best. Oh. One guy, you were frozen. You're just as good now as you were before? Bro. I mean, as the last of his kind, he's the best one they got. What the fuck? I can't see! Oh. Wait, do we have any specific... We don't have any story-specific stuff, right? Probably. If he's the last of his kind? He's the greatest of all the known... Oh, wait, check the buff. Oh. Remove mirrored camouflage one time. Oh. The Mirror Clan disappeared. They're never confirmed to be dead. Oh. So we're moving one time like so. Okay. So then it comes back again. Okay, okay.
器用なので。
防御陣形いいですとも。はい。
突進です。
これならなんとかなりそうです。
Actually, wait, I should have saved that. I should have saved that.
おまかいいですとも。
突進です。
Oh, the double crits! The triple crits! What is this bullshit? Oh, I'm fucked.
結構頑丈なので。
Oh, wait, wait, I still have the... Wait, how long is that for? Oh, 3 turns.
逆行よ。導きよ。
Only 2,000. Decrease defense. I need that.
いいですとも。
参ります。
先行。
Yeah.
いいですとも。
突進です。
レッツライ皆さんとてもお強い。
Oh,
私もまだまだ修行をしなくては。
so this is what it's like with a level 80 Gareth. I wish grails were more common so you can grail up like as many servants as you want, or as you can stomach leveling. What was I thinking? The way things are going, my defeat is all but guaranteed. Damn it! Of all the luck, why did I have to run into the one fairy in the world who can see me? I mean, to be honest, that was really shitty luck. He's getting away, Percival, but at least it looks like he can't turn invisible anymore. He's a real pain, alright. We should take him out now before... I can't believe my eyes. What's a proud knight doing in a penal colony like this? Penal? Aren't you supposed to be in Londinium right now? No wonder Her Majesty doesn't see the Round Table army as a threat. You just entirely lack the mindset necessary for victory. You really are pathetically naive, Percival. You're... Lancelot, the strongest Tomlin in Britain. Well... It was nice knowing him. So wait. So after the next chapter, mandatory side chapter, like the one with Doughboy, good Grail casting. Grail casting eats up servant coins and spits up 2 Grails a month. Wait, who is Doughboy? Doughboy again? Wait. Who is that a nickname for? Oh, Dolman. Oh my god. It's like... But... We beat one of the Tomlin! There! How do you like that, huh? It's been a long time coming! Don't you talk down to me, weakling. You would never have won without Oberon, Muramos, and the foreign mage, Kirby's help. I know, but still, we still kicked your ass. Barghest, you might have one knee on the ground, but I can tell you still have strength to spare. We could keep fighting if you like, but do you really want to continue until we're all dead? You included?
So Grail casting would be where most of our grails will be coming from, since we're going into a content drop. I've talked to you a few times now. Obviously, that doesn't give me a complete understanding of who you are. But I know you well enough now to know that you're willing to listen to anyone you see as strong, which is why I want to talk to you about something now. You're an awfully chatty servant, aren't you? Very well. What do you have to say? Chaldea does not consider Britain our enemy. We have no intention of attacking it. Now that its tree of emptiness is gone, it's only a matter of time until it disappears anyway. But until it does, we think that the fairies who call it home should decide what happens to it. Britain is going to disappear. Ridiculous. You're making no sense at all. The fact that you're aiding the Child of Prophecy alone makes you enemies of Fairy Britain. You're already attacking Britain. You're wrong, Barghest. We're helping the Child of Prophecy save Britain. The real invader here is Morgan. She and Barroga have no intention of saving you or any other fairy, just like she didn't bother to do anything to help Norwich. Morgan isn't going to do anything to stop the Great Calamity, even if it means letting every single fairy in Britain die. Know why? Because she means to use the Great Calamity to invade our world. But you've already figured that out, haven't you? No matter what reason Morgan might have for doing this, the fact is, if she gets her way, countless fairies are going to suffer and die. You're right. I can't deny any of that. Then join us! It's not too late for you to... Well, don't mock me. Just because I accept what you're saying is true doesn't mean I've accepted you. If you mistake me for a friend and get too close to me, I'll cut you down where you stand. Have you forgotten what I've done here? It's fine, we've seen worse. Now I have a question for you. How much Saint Quartz do you have to pull for me? You claim to be trying to save Britain, yes? But Barrow told us you Chaldeans insist yours is the only way, and have destroyed many other worlds. If that's true, then it must be why you came here in the first place. You say you're not going to attack us because we're already doomed. That's not the same thing as saving us. Let me now ask you this, Kirby. You may answer as well, wise and fair servant. The Child of Prophecy I can understand, but why would outsiders like yourselves protect fairies like us? You did so in Norwich, and you tried here today as well, even though you could have just let them die. Well... I saved them because I wanted to. I know the world will be gone soon. But I don't want to let what might happen tomorrow ruin today. Easy to go, Barghest. It's obvious you, don't really want to kill us anymore. Why not call a truce with them? Hell, I also technically want to Chaldea's enemies myself. If there's something you really want to do, letting yourself do it isn't such a bad idea. The Barghest? Don't tell me she's turning into a Moors. No wait, that's not it. What's going on? My name. Don't call me by my name. What in the world? Huh? Wait, that knight, he's got Barghest in his sights. What the? Maggie, did you really just protect Kirby? What were you thinking? Why would you try to help me? Are you trying to get yourself killed? You were aiming for me, weren't you, Portune? What is the meaning of this? Don't you take that tone with me, Barghest. I'm the one who's angry here. Not only did you dare to entertain these outsiders' ridiculous notions, you even defended the foreign mage. This is treason. If you wish to prove your innocence and loyalty now will be your only chance. Kill that human. Go on. It should be easy for you. All you have to do is hold her close and break her neck. Look at her with puppy dog eyes. I can't do that. Not after she tried to help me. I see. Then it is treason. Then the High Queen's wrath shall be swift and mighty. Foolish black dog. Good luck falling asleep tonight. Arrogant scrubs acting like they have power and demanding things go their way. Are you sure this isn't a Chinese cultivation novel? Wait, Chinese cultivation novel? I'm not familiar with, well, Chinese novels in general, honestly. I'm not too well read myself. Ah, crap, he's getting away! Shouldn't you go after him, Barghest? Won't you be charged with treason if he makes it back to Camelot? It's alright. I did what I thought was right. Nothing more. Should the High Queen choose to punish me for that, then I shall accept my fate as a knight. Trade is lending your aid to the Child of Prophecy. My mission to eradicate Oberon's home, the Autumn Woods, is complete. I'll probably be relieved of my position once I return to Camelot. But that is also proof that Tamlin Gawain has been bested in battle. Victory is yours, Round Table. I am sure the other fairies will be delighted by this news. One hell of an honor code, huh? Argus is gone, and the battle is over now, but... Oberon. Aw, cue the sad piano. You could drop some things for me to read if I haven't get an idea. Over 3,000 chapters. I think I'm good. I think I have enough, I think I have enough stuff to read with the Trail series. I still have to finish Cold Steel 4 by sometime in July before Trails into Reverie comes out. I think I got all the reading of my world all within the Trail series. Read as much? Yeah. Well, however things turned out, at least the forest is quiet now. And the fact that we managed to beat one of the Tamlin is no small achievement. I'm glad at least one good thing came out of this. Oberon, I think I'd like to be alone for a while. Would you mind heading back without me? We also need to finish Trails before the announcement date of Dragon's Dogma 2. Fuck. And also Armored Core 6, whenever that comes out. Actually, wait, did they announce the release year for Armored Core 6? It was 2023, right? Or is it 2024? I forget. Because I think there's at least the release year, right? For Armored Core 6? Or is it still unknown? Is this year? Fuck! So I gotta finish Cold Steel 4, get into Trails into Reverie, and close out part 1 of the Trails story arc. Then get ready for Dragon's Dogma 2 whenever that comes out in Armored Core 6. And then, oh fuck me, dude. I've never, the only Armored Core game I've played was Master of the Arena for PS1. I've never played any of the other ones, and I've seen some videos and streams of the other Armored Core games, just bits and pieces. Oh my god, what happened to the weighty, clunky ass movement of Armored Core? And all the Armored Cores got movement now, they're just zipping everywhere. Depending on how long it takes me, I might be doing Armored Core after Cold Steel 4. Yeah, there's a lot of reading left to do in Cold Steel 4. There's a... This is the tip of the iceberg with where I am in the story. The speed is part of why the games are popular. Yeah, I've only the only thing I've known about Armored Core is just the way clunky movement of the PS1 era. I don't know how things are later on. Cause to me I could get behind the clunky feeling weightiness of all the Armored Cores and stuff. It's just that cause you know, when I see big giant robot, I'm like, oh my god, you can just feel
the weight and momentum behind trying to like jump and boost everywhere. You could argue that speed is a lore thing, like Thrust has got much better. Yeah, I can buy that. Like, it's all like technically one, like, or the Armored Core games are like, wait, are they like, is it a linear storyline or a linear timeline? Because like, I can understand that, you know, as games and the time goes on in lore and all that, like, you know, technology gets better. Although if it isn't, then I don't fucking know, dude. I need some time to say goodbye to everyone individually. Okay, we'll go on ahead and wait for you at the carriage. Come on, Kirby, let's give him some space. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad you're all okay. Huh, where's Oberon? I don't see him anywhere. He's going to be a little late, so we're gonna spend the night here while we wait for him. What about Percival and Gareth? So the only game you've seen in the series, you're playing as a member of some mercenary group. Said mercenary group were primary breadwinners of their town. Huh. We're right here. We've been resting up while we waited for you. We looked everywhere, but I'm afraid there were no survivors. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. Still, you should have seen Percival out there. He chased off Lancelot. Lancelot? That bitch was here too? Damn, I wish I'd stay with Percival. I need to pay her back for tossing me into the pit before I leave this Lostbelt. So there were two Tomlin here? And you actually chased Lancelot away? No, I didn't. Gareth has given me too much credit. The truth is, she basically let us go. As soon as she confirmed that the fire had been put out, she flew off towards Camelot. I'm a human. There's nothing I could have done to strike a dragon fairy like her from the sky. I know what you mean. We see Lancelot's incredible mobility for ourselves. She's just as fast and agile in flight as the records of seen of Enkidu from Babylonia. I'm sure she's the most beautiful fairy in all of Fairy Britain after all. That said, even she could only move so fast in the forest with all the trees getting in her way. That's the only reason I was able to hold out against her as long as I did. Still, it's impressive you managed to fend her off. Even a certain alter ego I know was helpless against her. Damn, salt on the wound. Do you have any other combat data, or do you have any other combat data about her that we could use? We basically know nothing about her right now. Did anything stand out to you while you fought? Did she say anything about this atrocity? Well, actually, no, nothing noteworthy. I'm afraid all I could do against her was defend. Right, Gareth? Hmm? Yeah, I guess so. But it was still an amazing battle. Wait, why are you? Why'd you stop Gareth? Like, what the fuck? On a different note, I'm a little worried about Oberon. Oh, whoops. I'm sure he'll get over the shock in time, but burying that many bodies would have to wear on anyone. Maybe I ought to go back and help him. Huh, why would he bury them? What do you mean, why would he bury them? What, you only cremate bodies here? Either way, we can't just leave the bodies there to rot. We gotta make a grave and then... you really don't know, Muramasa. I guess you don't know either then, Kirby. You mean... British fairies don't disappear when they die? Oh, now I get it. That makes a lot of things add up. I thought it was strange when their spirit origins didn't fall apart after they died. That's right, I don't know how it is with fairies in your world. But here in Britain, when we die, we just stay how we are. We don't decompose, we don't rot, we change form, then stay there forever. Human bodies rot, so we do cremate those, but fairy bodies are just abandoned to the earth. Look over there, see all those fallen trees? Those are fairies who reached the end of their lives. All of Britain is composed of fairy corpses.
Oh. Of fairy corpses. Oh. Fuck. Oh no. You can see it burn. Huh. I can't believe a proud knight like myself has to flee. This has been one surprise after another. The child of prophecy and the foreign mage were supposed to stay back in Londinium. Lancelot didn't obey her orders. Gawain only burned the forest. No, she just barks the black dog now. I have to report her betrayal to Her Majesty. Under the circumstances, she will understand why I had no choice but to retreat. But the biggest problem is that girl who saw through my camouflage. I should have made her tell me how she did it, but that person would have got in my way. Well, no matter. At least I know where to find her. As soon as they're reported back to Her Majesty, I'll go to Londinium and... What the? What? Huh? What is this? What's going on? My legs, they're being eaten away! You! I know you. I recognize that horrible cursed scent. I smelled it during the war against the Moors. No, this can't be. You're supposed to be dead. High Queen. I have to tell the High Queen. Oh, what the fuck? You're supposed to be dead? From the war? Another Fragment chapter. Wait, hold on? Rip that dude. Mash is sent to this time through the water mirror. The Moors War. Woodwills defeats the Moors, king who curses the Fang Clan with the manifestation. Blah, blah. Rip that dude. They really have to make this. Rip the last guy. Alright. More Fragment chapters. How is this gonna play out with Mash and however the hell she's gonna make her way back to us? Wait, what's going on? The J altar in Samurai Remnant is apparently a lancer? What the fuck? Huh. Fae Era 400. Back when Britain's Tree of Emptiness still stood, intact and whole. Mash was enjoying a peaceful respite with Ace and Totoro at their forest camp. Though still bewildered by how simultaneously similar and different her surroundings were, she told her new companions everything she could about her experiences in Fairy Britain. So that's everything I know about the Isle of Britain, the land of the Fae. Does that help? Ace, is there something wrong with her? Don't be rude, Totoro. She isn't lying. She's telling us about the distant future. So in the future, this place is called Fairy Britain, and a queen named Morgan unifies all the clans. And there's a figure known as the Child of Prophecy, as well as invaders from proper human history. Yep, that's me. Oh, I'm sorry, invaders is too strong a word. Forgive me, I'm still processing everything you've told me. No, it's okay. I can't blame you for thinking of us that way. Anyway, does this mean you believe me about coming here from the future, Ace? It's a lot to take in, but I can mostly tell you're being honest about it all. So to be fair, she does fire out sharp stabby things in her animations. I mean... yeah. Part of me doesn't want to believe it, especially regarding the Child of Prophecy. You said she's the Savior reborn, the next fairy destined to save Britain. If there's such a person in the future, that means, well, it means I'm going to fail. Yeah, and there's no way Ace is gonna fail this time. She's gonna bring peace to Britain, you'll see. This Miracline fairy doesn't know what she's talking about. You're right, Totoro. I do have to make sure I succeed this time. You'll help me, won't you? You bet I will. I'm always happy to help girls who are doing their best. You said your name is Mash, right? You've got bad luck showing up when you did. If you want my help, you're gonna have to wait until I finish making Ace happy. That's fine. I think you have it. Totoro? I know I can count on you. Mash, if you don't have anywhere else to go, you can stay with us. But if you do, I'd like you to promise me one thing. If you want to return to your own time, you shouldn't say anything else about the future. Yeah. Oh, right. Is that because intervening in the past could end up changing the future? Something like that. I doubt anything you say or do here will have any effect on the era of the High Queen. But there could be fairies here in the Fae era, where the Tree of Emptiness is still intact, whose destinies could end up warped. Huh. So nothing I do here will have any effect on the era of the High Queen? What do you mean by that? Hold it, Mash. That's getting into the future again, right? Oh, right, of course. I shouldn't even be talking about the era of the High Queen anymore, should I? That's right. I'm saying this more to protect your destiny than ours. When you go back to your own time, you can't bring back any knowledge that would create a paradox. The larger the paradox, the larger the resulting gaps in your memory would be. You don't want to lose your precious memories, right? So it's better if you avoid discussions of the future as much as possible. That being said, I really have to question this High Queen Morgan's judgment in handling calamities by sending them back to the past. If you hadn't defeated the calamity of Norwich in the future, then we would have found that giant hand thing you told us about on the beach instead of you, right? Oh. Talk about a close call. If it had been that thing we encountered, we might have lost the Knight of Londinium who just finally appeared. In that sense, you've helped us out more than I could possibly say, Mash. Thanks to you and this Kirby person saving us from that battle, our own battle should go much more smoothly. That's the battle you're fighting as the Savior of Britain, right? Is that the battle from year 4000 of the Fair, or the War of Summer from Fair 2000? What year is it right now? The War of Summer happened in... Whoa! Man, we fucked shit up, huh? The War of Summer happened in Fae Era 10,000. The only war that took place in the year 2000 was the Yard dispute between the Earth and Wind clans, back when Britain was a lot smaller than it is now. Oh wait, I think I understand. Those year numbers must be backwards. Oh, right. In the time Mash is from, they probably count the Fae Era years backwards, starting from the first year of the High Queen. It may keep things simpler if we talk about past events in terms of how many years ago they happened. The War of Summer took place 1600 years ago, which would make it Fae Era 2000 from your perspective, Mash. It was a massive invasion perpetrated by Ireland, the Isle of Shadows. It was the second attempt by the Northern Fairies to invade Britain. They were led by Queen Mab, who worked her human army like slaves. That was a really close call too, wasn't it, Totoro? It sure was. They almost killed every clan in Britain. I don't know what we would have done if it hadn't been for you and the Black Knight. Right, Black Knight? Wait. Oh shit! The Black Knight's here to fuck shit. Oh my god, look at him. You don't fuck with this Black Knight. Oh, hey Asuka.
not sticking around since you just finished section 13 yourself, but you can say that this Lostbelt. Wait. Holy shit, this Lostbelt though. Yeah, this Lostbelt so far has been really interesting with the developments so far. But yeah, take care, Eska. Enjoy the rest of the Lostbelt 6.
True. Queen Mab was a powerful fairy. And it's not just because she had Albion's protection. She also had a primordial strength about her that the southern fairies simply don't possess. Ace managed to buy some time, but if she really wanted to wipe out the clans, there's nothing we could have done to stop her. Albion's protection. Queen Mab. Primordial strength? But then just as Mab was on the verge of victory, she proposed a truce out of nowhere. She then went on to occupy the vacant throne left behind by the Rain clan in Orkney, and became lord of the entire northern region. I see. Thank you for filling me in. By the way, may I ask who that is? This is Sir Black Knight, my escort. He and I have known each other for a long time now, haven't we?
Just Sir Black Knight.
Indeed, ever since he first became a public figure. Ace and I have fought side by side for over 2,000 years now. I don't know how much more I can take, even with this undying body. Succeed or fail, I really hope this is your last attempt to save Britain. Don't worry, it's going to work this time. All we have to do is make sure the coronation goes smoothly. I guess that's true. If this doesn't work, then nothing will. After 10,000 years of fighting, the clans have finally agreed to live peacefully under Britain's new king. Though I still find it hard to believe that a human of all people succeeded at unifying the 5 clans. Human? Still, I suppose it makes sense since fairies would never submit to another fairy's rule. If only we realized it sooner. Wait, hold on, did you say Britain has a king? And a human, no less? That's right. Mab's still grumbling about it though. Says she's a much better choice for Britain's king than some human. Well, you know how proud Mab can be, Totoro, and it's not even mentioning what happened with the War Summer. But anyway, we're getting off track. Right now, Mash, we're in what you would call Fae Era 400. Which I guess means this High Queen Morgan will appear 400 years from now. I know I shouldn't think about it, but it's really hard not to. I know Uther is human, so he only has 10 more years left at most. So does that mean his heirs will inherit the throne for a few generations until Morgan emerges to assume the throne in 400 years? Is that even possible? I guess you don't know either, huh, Ace? Still, at least it sounds like this new king is successful at keeping peace between the clans. After all, in the Fairy Britain I know, there's almost no interclan warfare whatsoever. I'm sorry, there we go, talking about the future again. That one was fine, Mash. It's still within the margin of error. Anyway, there's still peace in the future, huh? That's good to hear. Up until now, Britain has been plagued with a millennia with endless turf wars between the clans. To see that fighting end with our generation would be absolutely wonderful. It's all thanks to us, Mirian and the Wing Clan. Mirian and the Wing Clan, and Uther's coalition army giving the Earth, Wind, Fang, and Mirror clans what for? Our only draw was with Mab of the King clan. But now that Mab's marrying Uther to unify their nations, the two of them together might just be invincible. Though I do feel just a little bad for Mab since Uther obviously loves you, Ace. Don't be silly, Totoro. Of course he doesn't. Besides, once I see Uther take the crown and accept the bone belt from the clans, I'm going to go back to paradise. I think Uther and Mab will make a great couple too. I'm sure the two of them rolling together will bring peace to Britain for the next 400 years. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still need to ensure the coronation of Londinium goes smoothly. Why aren't you using the cathedral in Salisbury for that, Ace? Isn't there far more history to be found there? Londinium may be an invincible fortress, but it still smells of blood. It's bound to attract Moors. If you ask me, Salisbury is the safer choice. Maybe, but Salisbury is also closer to the pit. That place worries me more. No one in Britain knows what's at the bottom of the pit. At the bottom of the... Oh. Wait. Huh. What or who or what made the pit in the first place? Well, only one thing comes to mind, I think. Actually, when did the pit get made? No, the fairies of Britain fear too much to even go near it. I'm the only one who can investigate what's inside, but it's much too deep for me to do so alone. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? If only there was someone brave and strong with enough magical energy to match a fairy. Someone who wasn't from Britain but was still willing to help. Then I can go investigate it, right? You know, I love writing tropes like this. Like, I can't help but get like the dumb smirk on my face. Now, Ace, what is it? Of course, we do have someone like that now. Hooray! Change of plans, everyone. We're going to the pit right now.
Back to the pit.
Mash and I are going to finally uncover the truth behind the greatest mystery in Britain. Ace is a bit of an airhead, much like her successor. Yep.
Back to the pit.
Eve of the decisive battle. You know, how's Londinium holding up with Woodwose just like sitting there? Of course, he's not just sitting there, but like, we did have to go on a little diversion for a while. Tintagel's Bella Pilgrimage, which I've been hearing constantly for 16 years, rings in the distance. It's a crude, roughly hewn bell that looks nothing like the bells it's based on. It embodies the wish that the child of prophecy will one day grow strong and set off on her journey. Tintagel is a coastal village located north of Cornwall. It's a small and significant place. Both the High Queen and the clan heads tend to forget it exists. Wait, Caster? I've brought you a new book. It's about etiquette for upper-class fairies. Oh. Caster? Oh. They literally call... Oh, wait, no, didn't we go over this before, like, in some way earlier section? But, okay. You should study it now, so that you'll be ready for when you leave... Wait. When you leave for the castle one day. Caster is part of her name? In chapter 1? Okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting it's literally, like, part of her name. Let's see, do you mind if I put the table here? By the way, have your Fae markings grown yet? You'll be 16 years old in only 2 more years, you know? I'm getting a little worried. Your journey is going to be hard enough as it is. I see you're working hard again today, Caster. You're so diligent, dedicated, and innocent. You play just as hard as you study, and you always find whatever it is the village needs at any given moment. The other fairies could learn a thing or two from you. Just seeing you in action fills us with hope. Yeah, I'm afraid it's going to be difficult to pay this year's tax. Thankfully, we should be able to squeak by thanks to all your help. But at this rate, I'm worried Tintagel may cease to exist by the time you turn 16. What are we going to do? Why must you be so very... Huh? I swear, none of these fairies have any tact. I guess that's what happens when you live past your prime. Well, there's nothing wrong with saying when you don't like something. In fact, you should say so. Don't you agree, Caster? I mean, I don't know. It depends on how you say it. I mean, you don't want anyone treating you differently just because you're the child of prophecy either, right? So come on, let's do something fun. The Elder's not gonna mind if you just hang out for a little while. Did you hear there's a merchant caravan coming this way from the East Road? Maybe we can get musical instruments in Gloucester. If they have any, I'm sure they'd sell it to you. I mean, you're the child of prophecy. Oh, have you been growing? One of the older fairies was saying you grow and change over time unlike the rest of us. It's so weird to think about it, but I guess it's better that way. With the magic energy you have now, you could even survive against a single black dog. So hurry up and grow as much as you can, okay? Until then, we'll keep you safe. Everyone has such high hopes for me. It was a tiny village with no future, but they all believed in me even though I didn't deserve it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm so weak. I'm sorry I couldn't be stronger. I'm sorry I couldn't protect our village.
What's wrong with this village? I told them it was futile to fight back, yet they still try to resist. Did they all go crazy? Forget the tentacle fairies. Find the child of prophecy. We've embarrassed ourselves enough as it is. If we let her escape now, I'll never be able to face High Queen Morgan. His voice was like thunder. It was the first time I heard a truly powerful fairy roar with anger. I was too scared to even try to fight. All I could do was run away by myself crying. I'm sorry, Grandpa. I wish I could have stayed there with you. Aww. Grandpa. It only took about half a day to make it back to Salisbury. This new carriage is so much easier to pull. And now that we're fighting against the Queen, I have no intention of obeying the speed limit anymore. At this pace, we could make it back to Londinium before sunset. What would you like to do? I think I need a little break. Yeah, like my battery's at 29%. Seconded. I need to get out before I pour back in butt shatter completely. I could use a breather too. I think I might be getting a little motion sick. Then why don't we rest up at Mike's restaurant? I've been wanting to talk to him about something anyway. How about you, Percival? I'm going to continue on to Londinium. I'm sure the Child of Prophecy will be welcome in Salisbury, but I don't think the same can be said of the commander of the Round Table Army. Huh? What are you talking about, Percival? There's a resistance movement in Salisbury too, right? Why don't you just work together? It's not that simple. The Round Table Army and the Salisbury Rebel Army are different organizations. They may be similar, but their goals aren't quite the same. Especially since Aurora is still publicly presenting herself as being on the Queen's side. If she did anything to hint that she's sympathetic to the Round Table Army, she'd be squashed like a bug, clan head or not. Guess that's true, yeah, but ain't it kind of a bad look to just be sitting on the sidelines at this point? Not at all, Lord Muramasa. I wouldn't expect Lady Aurora to choose anything else. Anyway, Kunji's telling me that she has plenty of energy, so I'm gonna go on ahead to Londinium. Oh, beloved Child of Prophecy! Oh, valiant Child of Prophecy! Courageous Savior of Norwich! Equal of the Queen in Camelot! She's going to rebuild Londinium and defeat the Tomlin! You're a bona fide star, Artoria! Well, I just as soon not be if it means having pancakes with my face on them. The worst part is they're prettier than I am. I swear, what is it about wind clan fairies that makes them so good at getting under your skin?
Da Vinci, you're finally back! Oh my god, you still can pronounce her name right. Where were you? You said you were only going to be gone a little while. It's been over 2 weeks. Oh, but never mind that. The important thing is, you're back. I got so many things I want to show you. I made a whole new menu. I've been getting along better with the Wind Clan fairies. And I'm even hanging out with humans now. It's been real busy, but I'm having so much fun. Hey Mike, sorry for making you worry. Still, don't you think you might be trying a few too many new things at once? You're the kind of fairy who concentrates best when you're on your own, so I think you'd be better off sticking to one thing at a time. You think? Maybe you're right, but one's just not enough anymore. After all the amazing things you taught me, Da Vinci, everything else just pales in comparison. Sheesh, how can I scold you after a compliment like that? Sorry, Kirby, but I need to stop by the kitchen and taste test Mike's new recipes. I just hope he hasn't used any overly strange seasonings this time. By all means, take your time. We'll just be resting up in the back. Nice to see Da Vinci's got a friend. Well, more of an apprentice, really. She said she got to know him while she was wandering around on her own. It at least means we can come and go as we please. That does make it perfect for having secret meetings here at this quiet little back table. Oberon? Yeah, I've got something serious to discuss. I know you all kept quiet about this after we left the Welsh Woods, and I appreciate your consideration. But time is not on our side. Woodwell's army still has Londinium surrounded, if we're going to defeat them. Yeah? I'm going to need a katana. Would you make me one, Muramasa? Huh? What? Huh? Excuse me? I mean, an archer having a sword or a katana is not really unheard of. I mean... Huh? I'm a grown man. I can't keep fighting with a tree branch forever. And a katana's so cool. And thus Saber Oberon was born. Do you think it'd be okay if I wore one on my waist too? Are you nuts? You don't carry a katana for looks. Besides, isn't iron dangerous for fairies? Don't worry, it would just be for show. I never actually used something that dangerous. Well, that's worse, you dumbass. I'm not gonna help you be a damn samurai cosplayer. The most you're getting out of me is a bamboo sword. Oh, Oberon. It's good to see Oberon feeling better again, isn't it, Kirby? Yes, it is. It sounds like a joke, but he's really serious about this katana idea. Here's an idea for a servant. They start as a pretender, but swap classes every turn to a random class. How could you do this to me, Muramasa? You're even stingier than I thought. Did you forget how you only beat Bargus with my help? Yeah, but you fucking died. That's got nothing to do with this. I can give you a katana when you don't even know how to use one. I gotta admit, you were pretty good in that fight though. When you said you weren't that much good in the fight earlier, were you just being modest? Well, yes and no. I don't like pain, and my abilities make me much better at serving in a support role. Plus, I didn't really want to draw attention away from the Child of Prophecy. If she thought her companions were more capable than she was, Artura would have probably slunk back to Tyntago long ago. So I decided to avoid the limelight until she started feeling a little more confident. Good point. I probably would have gone back to Tyntago if you had, yeah. See? At any rate, that was my one foray into combat. I wasn't myself back there. The foreign mage is supposed to guide the Child of Prophecy, not me. I'm not going to overstep my bounds anymore. From here on, this battle is for the two of you to fight. Besides, now that the Washed Forest has been burned down, my part in all this is probably just about over. Oberon? Guys, Mike just told me some big news. Huh? What's with all the long faces? Did you already hear about it from a patron or something? No, we haven't heard anything. What's all this about, Da Vinci? Well, some of the refugees from Norwich who escaped to Salisbury... Uh-oh. Headed out to Londinium this morning to join the Roundtable Army. Oh, okay. Woo! Is it because we defeated Gawain? Yep, apparently news of her defeat has already made its way across Britain. I have an idea or two who might have gone around spreading that rumor, but never mind that for now. The important thing is that people are starting to really put their faith in the Child of Prophecy now. The enemy thinks the Round Table Army is just going to stay holed up in Londinium, but if we can muster enough fighters to go on the offensive, we can defeat Woodwose before the Queen sends reinforcements! Exactly, but only if we keep getting more fighters from across the country. And if we're going to make that happen, we've only got one option. Can you do this for us, Oberon? Of course! Because you guys already met the criteria Aurora laid out. All that's left now is for her to hold up her end of the deal. So let's get your reward for saving Norwich. Something tells me it's not gonna be that easy. Uh, 26% battery. Okay, something tells me I'm probably not going to make it, but if I can, it'll be very close. Wait. Will depend on the choices you make in the... Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, let's see if I can get the easy fight. Well, okay, it's either I go for the easy fight, or what I think is the easy fight, or I go with what I think is proper dialogue choice, and end up getting the harder one. Let's see. Alright, pure and simple. You just rang the bell, Aurora just let us. I don't know why. You know, I don't know why. Oh, wait, I wonder how I feel like this is too easy. One of the two choices can end regardless if you win or lose, though. That went great. Aurora didn't have any problem with letting us ring the bell. I was just reciting poetry when I heard the bell ring all the way outside town. Outside town too. It was as crisp and clear as a crunchy carrot. Still, I can't help but worry about how Lady Aurora will be able to keep her position after this. Apparently she plans to tell the Queen we broke in and rang it while she was away. Well, we'll just have to trust that Aurora's diplomatic skills will be enough to carry her through such an obvious lie. Still, even if the Queen does start treating her as an enemy, so as long as she can maintain plausible deniability until we defeat Woodrose's army, we can then send the Round Table Army troops out to Salisbury to keep her safe in case the Queen's army shows up. All the clan heads should have just used that lie. Honestly! It's like, dang, you all must suck at your job just to be away and then, or to just let them break in. Man, gosh, this Child of Prophecy is something else, huh? Great point. Besides, Artoria's rung 2 bells now. Even I can tell that her aura is incredible. Everything from her strength to her power to her destructive force has increased like 1 billion times over. You busy out shopping in Mirianstown? Just so you know, I'm the strongest fairy ever now. Not even Bargus can stand a chance against me. Oh man, I can't believe you actually said that. I was so impressed. You think I don't remember saying anything like that, but you really think so? Yeah, we're getting that little, like, shift with Artoria acting more and more like a proper, I guess, more proper, or at least braver Child of Prophecy, one that can actually lead instead of, like, the timid one. Like, yeah, this is definitely one of those, like,
I actually don't remember saying anything like that. So wait, Kazura Drop was one of the Sakura 5? Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. Here's Mirian as part of her makeup, which is why the two look like each other. Why BB's theme play when we met her. Oh yeah, yeah. What do you think, Kirby? Avalon? Can I take Baggy 101 now? Not likely. You're probably just a bit stronger than Tristan now, but Bargus is tough even without her gifted name. She still has at least 10 times the strength and skill you do, so going to take her on alone would be suicide. Right, of course it's not like I was any better than Trash to start with after all. Aww. Okay, no, that's being way too hard on yourself. Kirby's right. Your magical circuits. Oh right, for fairies they're called Fae markings, aren't they? No, anyway, no matter what you call them, you clearly have more of them now. For example, both humans and fairies are born with a set number of nerves. But in your case, instead of getting stronger through training, like most people, you've gotten stronger because of an increase in the number of nerves you have. It's completely unprecedented, and it makes you very, very special. That said, it also raises other questions. I've heard there are two kinds of fairies here. The kind whose appearance never changes from the time they're born, and the kind whose appearance changes at every stage of their life. At this point, I'm pretty sure you're the latter type. But there still aren't many past examples of a fairy's abilities growing this much. Though there have of course been cases where a loss of purpose or shine has led to a fairy losing magical energy. So how do you feel about these developments, Artoria? I wish I knew the answer to that myself. Well, maybe it's because I'm just a child of prophecy. I need some sort of edge if I'm going to fulfill my calling. That does make sense. If a mediocre fairy like you is going to defeat a genius like Morgan, you pretty much have to cheat to stand a chance. Huh, what about you then, Avalon? How good a fighter are you anyway? I didn't have a chance to see in the forest, so why don't you show me what you can really do? I already said I'm not going to fight anymore, remember? Besides, who would I even fight? Okay, Muramasa, you're with me. Gareth, you're also with me. Retrobit, you're with me too. Da Vinci, you're with me. Kirby, you're with me too. Okay, I think this might be decision time soon. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 on 1, Okay, we have our teams. Let's go, Oberon. I'm gonna kick your scrawny ass up and down, or all up and down this field. Fine then. You'll take my side, right, Kirby? Do I want to bully Oberon or do I want to help him? Okay, I say I want to quote-unquote bully Oberon, but oh my god, no, he's gonna throw us for a fucking loop here. Oh. You picked the harder choice? I feel like that's a bait. Okay, let's see. Oh. My gut feeling tells me this is gonna be the harder choice. But let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Nah, sorry, Oberon. So wait, you purposely picked a harder one? You picked the second one? Or first you meant? Oh.
人馬一体
結構頑丈なので白兵戦行きます
He's now a caster. Yeah, he's a caster now. Yeah, I just noticed that. Aww.
さて、ここからだ。ちょっとかわいそうかな。
The other option, he's a wait. He turns into a rider for the other
こと
one.
なんてこの程度さ。同心の君、夏の夜の後。
So wait, so when we actually side with oh right. Right, I forgot about that. So the other option, we basically go with Avalon with our own servants, but we have to clear the battle. Okay.
思い出より早く流星のように
Oh, this is so mean.
手作りですね命の輝き
This is so fucking mean. It's not a damn bar, so it's not that hard. Rip Avalon. Okay, now that's just some BM. So she, oh right, the buff there. Huh? Oh, are we back to Aurora? Salisbury's bell has been rung. Now I cannot yet declare this publicly. But as the head of the Wayne clan, I have accepted the Child of Prophecy as the rightful savior of Britain. Once she has rung all 6 bells, the Wayne clan shall make our objections known to the Queen. Unfortunately, this also means that the horrors of war will one day reach Salisbury as well. Will you all accept my decision, even if it should bring trouble to our doorstep? Of course, Lady Aurora. You needn't even ask. We cannot trust Queen Morgan with Fairy Britain. We have all been eagerly awaiting this day for a long time now. I would expect no less from the guards of Salisbury. Your loyalty pleases me. The Child of Prophecy has returned to Londinium. Her battle with Woodwells will begin shortly. Things will start to change very quickly all across the land once she has rung Oxford's bell as well. Be sure to set your formations, so that you're ready to deploy at a moment's notice. Excuse me, Lady Coral. Our formations are already set. We can leave for Londinium at any time. Shouldn't we go help them fight Woodwells to show how strong Salisbury truly is? Watch your tongue. This is not your choice to make. Listen to me closely. The Fang clan have long been proud guardians of Britain. The Wind clan would never do battle with them. Oh. Huh. Our enemies are Morgan the Witch, the Earth clan, for the transgression they have committed, the Queen's supporters in Camelot who gorge themselves on peace, and the humans of the Anti-Fairy organization who don't know their place. Lady Aurora will not lead us into battle until Camelot is well and truly on the back foot. I will not tolerate anyone carelessly putting our fair city in danger. Salisbury will remain neutral until the time is right. Forget about the humans of Londinium. So... is that so Salisbury wouldn't be punished if the Child of Prophecy should happen to lose? That is what I said. I trust there are no objections. Understood. We will not open Salisbury's gates to anyone, even refugees from Londinium. Really? I don't see the harm in that, Coral. Lady Aurora? It may be dangerous for us to take in soldiers from the Round Table Army, yes. But civilians from Londinium who took no part in the battle would be merely refugees. It would be improper of me, for me, as head of a clan, to simply turn aside people with nowhere else to go. Besides, if we were to simply leave the weak to their fates, on what grounds could we object to Queen Morgan's rule? But if we take in refugees, we'll have to fight the Queen before the Child of Prophecy can complete her pilgrimage. It's okay, Coral. It won't be a problem. You saw Artoria for yourself, right? She's strong enough now to keep Londinium safe. Plus, she has Oberon and Kirby with her as well. That said, if the Round Table Army were to somehow fall in spite of all that, then the time for us to remain on the sidelines will have ended. Oh. For we will be honor-bound to protect the lives and freedoms of any fairies and humans who come from Londinium seeking refuge. So, if the Round Table Army were to somehow fail, then they would have to help the refugees anyway and still end up going against Morgan for taking them in? Wow, that's so generous of you, Lady Aurora. You refuse to put us in danger by helping Londinium, yet you're still willing to help its people even though they've tried so pointlessly to assert their independence. You truly are the perfect queen, Lady Aurora. You're the one who can bridge the gap between fairies and humans. We, the Liberation Army, vow to keep you and your city safe, even if it should cost us our lives. What are these inferior creatures saying? There's no possible way you could protect Salisbury or Lady Aurora by yourselves. It's no use. I knew humans were worthless. All I can do now is hope the Child of Prophecy succeeds. I hope she's able to ring all the bells of pilgrimage before it comes time to fight the Queen. Aww. 20% battery? I think with the rate I'm reading this and how this is gonna play out, I don't think I'm gonna finish this. Well, I mean, nah, because the thing is, like, I don't want to repeatedly drain my phone battery, like, all the way down to its, like, bare minimum, just to finish this section. It won't be good for my phone battery to do that. Ah, damn. I think I might actually just leave us on a little cliffhanger here on what's gonna happen with Londinium, and continue tomorrow.